What?
South Africa watches this, but let's talk about your tag name for the night. let's talk about let's talk about that. Let's talk about okay, I should go this way. I should go this way. I should go. Let's talk about that right there. Let's talk
Yeah.
about that. Before I even get into any of the topics that we're supposed to talk about, where in the hell did that come from?
Hey, listen. So we had Trap House North. You had Trap House South, right?
Okay. Okay.
For the NCAA championships, we gave the gift that keeps on giving. A lot of people don't have ESPN Plus, so I figured, you know what? Let me do the preliminary day, and I'm gonna do the finals. I saw you did the finals, so we gave the people what they wanted. We gave them a little commentary. You know, we let them see everything live and in color. Trey jumped on the live. Marvin jumped on the live. Fred jumped on the live, right?
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them, right? Fred started talking, reckless, having jokes.
Hold on, you say, because I wasn't, no, you say Fred started talking reckless.
No, not Fred, Trey. I think he pulled Marv into it.
Oh, you said Trey started talking reckless first.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but you know, we love Trey, so Trey has a pass. Trey can talk crazy.
Of course.
He was talking about internet. He was talking about how my joint was delayed. He was just talking crazy.
Well, you know, he don't came at you. He came at me sideways once or 22 talking about my internet and my headphones and dial up and everything. Yeah, so go ahead, coach. You can finish. I might have to ride with your title. Go ahead. Let me finish the story.
So, you know, I let it be known during Saturday's telecast. I said, yo, man, I think you scared of Fred. I said, I think you scared. And lo and behold, he's going back and forth, you know, whatever, you know. And so, seeing that Marv and Trey are trading partners, I figured I'd throw Marv in this as well because everybody's always picking on Marv. Marv is like everybody hates Chris. He's the kid from Everybody Hates Chris. Everyone just picks on Marv. Okay, so so I threw Marv in it. He is what we call collateral damage. Okay, so I think they scared. I think they scared him. Listen. Fred said in the comments, he said, if you think what I did last year was something, watch what I do to them in the first round of the 100 meters at USA.
That's what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
He wrote that while they was in there?
Yes.
So they read that too?
Yeah.
So basically, Fred was like, I don't give a damn about y'all and how fast you think you is.
Yeah.
It don't matter. You better pull up and you better have a car with you.
Yeah.
Damn.
He said, you think that's something? Watch what I do to them this year.
Hey, mama.
Hey, mama.
I didn't know she was coming here. Like, she just popped in. Hey, that's my mother. That means you're not watching. I'm losing a view right now. Did you at least leave the computer running or the phone running? Okay, well, leave something running. I'm missing the view. God dang, nah. No, we need these numbers. All right, now, like we were saying, let's give a shout out before we start talking about he already in here on your coach. Let's give our shout outs first.
He already in here?
He already, and then we're gonna attack the captain that he just said you did. All right. He said it didn't go that way. Mad scientist, what's going on? What it do? Nat, appreciate you, Nat, for all them stats, baby. We see you in here. We appreciate you. AJT, mama, everybody say hey. AJT, what's going on? Aim Troy, LB, NLS. Right there. We're going to get into it, baby, because we was right, baby. It was 43. Somehow the clock just did some rollover nonsense, but it was 43. We'll talk about that later, right? You know we knew. Tyra, what's going on, baby? She is B-Way. Drip Terry, what's going on, brother? Going on? Finish the season out strong. Trayvon, bro, man, what's going on, sir? How's it doing? We see you in here. We finna get on you too. All in the game. What's going down? We're gonna talk about my 43. He was a 43, but don't worry about it. King Samuel, what's going on, baby? Corey P. Oh, my boy Corey, what up, baby? What's going down? Kyle Flash, what it do? The infamous LB always in here. Always. Shout out to LB. Endless Waltz, what is going down? Rebel for Christ. I haven't seen that name in here in a while. Well, welcome back. Okay, so Coach.
Yeah.
Chandel, how you doing? Before we get into any of tonight's topics,
coming down from that altitude high.
Yeah. Mr. Broman says you're capping about what and how it went down
No,
in
I
the
ain't gonna.
whole
Hey, listen, I
conversation. He
got the
said you're
live
capping.
stream.
That's what he
I
said.
got the live stream on my page. He was out there. He's
So
scared.
you saying that he's scared? Well, that's what you're saying because the title right there. So apparently that's gonna be the title for the entire show. For the entire show. Trey and Morris get afraid.
Oh,
Hey, Trayvon, look here, baby. Look here, baby. I ain't had nothing to do with this, all right? Now, before y'all start coming at everybody, look here, I ain't had nothing to do with this. I'm minding my own business. I saw it at the same time y'all saw it. I logged on and you're in the green room like, Coach, what the, how you feel today? Hey, look here, man. Look here. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's between y'all and that man and whatever he feel. I don't think that y'all are afraid of Fred.
you know what Fred gonna end up. You know
I don't
Fred
think
gonna end
y'all.
up
I
doing,
don't think
right?
y'all afraid of Fred at all. To be honest with you, I don't. I don't think y'all afraid of Fred. What's up?
Check this out.
I don't think y'all afraid of Fred. Do I think y'all can beat Fred? Nope. But I didn't say I was afraid. I don't think y'all afraid of it.
I want Trey and Marvin to put their schedule in the group chat, in the group in the group area, in the chat area. I want them to put their schedule there and watch Fred just show up.
Oh, so basically, what you're saying is, what you're trying to say is, you trying to say that they will dodge Fred, but Fred won't dodge them. You trying to say they will? You trying to say if Fred Kerley put his schedule out first and say they won't run in there? You saying them other two gonna be like, well, I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna move around until I'm ready to race him, like in a championship. And what you saying is, Fred, like, damn a championship, we can get it on wherever you at. Matter of fact, I'll pull up since you don't want to pull up and race me. Is that what you're saying? It sounds like that's what you're saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Listen, Fred's paid now. Fred is paid. Okay. Marv is paid. Okay. Trayvon has satisfied his contract and he's paid.
Yeah, they all good. They all got money now. They all got money.
Ain't about the money no more. Y'all got multi-year contracts. Now it's time to line up.
Yeah, they ain't gonna lose no money.
I think Fred got them scared. Now here's what I want them to do. I want them to put it out there.
Serious.
I want to see a 150 match race between Fred, Marv, and Trey.
No, that's not fair. You can't do that. That's not fair. Sir.
Hey, Trey ran 19.8 in college.
I ran 4.0 in college. Yeah, so that don't mean nothing. You just said 150 between Fred, Trayvon, and Marv.
Yeah.
Do Trayvon and Marv get head starts?
Oh wow.
I mean, I ain't mean it like that. It's your hypothetical. It's your hypothetical. I'm asking you. They get head starts.
You know what they do? They use 7. They use the dynamics of lane 7, lane 6, and lane 5.
Oh, so then it's straightaway.
Let them come off the curve and then hit the straight. Here's what I want them to do.
That still ain't fair. That still ain't fair.
Put Fred in the outside lane. Let them two dudes be on his inside.
That's not gonna work.
I'm telling you,
that ain't gonna work.
I'm telling you, Trayvon's scared.
But I don't see. There's a difference between scared and crazy. Like, ain't nobody going. I would like. No, I don't think they should do that. Well, what I mean do that is like I don't think that they should ever race Fred in like a 150. That would be the most. I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm just saying like in my mind when you said it and I looked at it, if it's a straightaway 150, that's death. If it's a curve, come off 125, whatever, that's death. I'm not being disrespectful as you are, coach, saying they scared to race in 100, but I'm gonna take it a little further and say, well, you talking about 105. If it's 105 now, we did see that some of their 200s last year, and then Trayvon did say, I want to start working on my 200 because we was on him about it. So if I wouldn't be disrespectful like coach, but I'm just saying. Colin, before we even get started, I don't know where Coach came from, but give us your take on it.
So, first, what's up, everybody? I see everyone in the chat. I want to preface this early. I cannot stay on too long. I can be on until about 9:30, maybe 9:45. Then I gotta go,
sir. Well, no.
It's fit. So
your time or my time?
You're 7. So you're 7. It's 7:52 where you are right now, right?
Is it? Yeah.
And then at like 8:45. I got to get going soon because I got 2 assignments I have to do by midnight, and so I can't stay the full 2 hours. But I got for my work. I got stuff I got to do.
Okay.
You know, Colin got the good job now, man. He got the real job.
Grad school. I thought he's in grad school or something. You know,
nothing for school. I just got a lot of stuff I still have to do, but I wanted to make sure I got on here.
Gotcha.
What I think about the
one, you too, bro. Let's talk about the 150. Go ahead.
I saw y'all in the chat. Whoever was saying hi, Colin. Hi, thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Go ahead, groupies.
I would love to see the. I'd love to see the 150 for sure. I think it would be cool. Who wins it? I don't know. Honestly, I think Noah Lyles wins it. Put him in there.
You can't put Noah in it though. It's just them three. It's the three. It's Fred, Trey, and Marv. No Noah.
I think it's that order: Fred, Trey, and Marv.
Damn, why y'all be doing Marv so disrespectful? Y'all did. Marv is like the knee child. He's forever gonna be the third place.
No, I think it's
because like Marv has a 200-meter PB of 21.66.
No, he don't.
Yeah, he does. Man,
21.
9.8. Listen, have you ever seen Marv run a 200?
Oh wow,
struggle.
Okay, Colin, back to your point. Go ahead.
Wow. Yeah, just think of it because of, I mean, Fred's the one that runs longer more, like, so he's just got more strength, and we saw, unfortunately, Marv fall back a little bit in the World Championship. He got caught up in 100. If you're getting caught up in 100, you're damn well going to get caught up in a 150. So I don't know. I'm just taking it objectively. Like, hey, sorry. Like, I'd love to see it, but I think it's just that would be, if there were betting lines, that would be the lines. It would be Fred's the favorite, Trey's second, Marv's third. Just based off of the history of what everybody's ran. Just factual.
Let me ask y'all this before we go on to the next topic. Before
Chat,
we get the real show going.
Somebody in the chat said Sharika's PP is faster than Marv.
God damn, that's disrespectful.
Wait, is it? Like, I don't know. Like, you're making me like concerned now. Like, I think it's nowhere in hell, but like,
do we really got to look it up to see? And the fact that this is even a question, Marv, you got to do better, baby. You got to come close to 200. The fact that people is over here questioning, like, wait a minute, what? Can he? That's not good, Marv. That's not good at all, baby. Come on, we got to do something. Shit, I don't know if he ever ran 200.
Maybe like 2017, maybe? Let me see. World Athletics. When's the last time this man ran 200?
And find out. We got another time too. Oh, they say. Oh wow. They say. Oh wow.
25.
Okay. 2055. Is that legit? 2055.
Yeah.
That don't add up at all, Marv. That don't add up at all. I went 2056 at 19 years old in 2000. Those numbers don't add up, Marv. Not you hit 9.8, baby.
Oh, he ran at 20.97 last year.
Ah, damn.
And he ran at 20.55 in 2014. Outside of last year. 24. Bro, I was in high school.
Damn. Come on, baby. Okay, here's what I want then, coach. For this year. Here's what I want to see. Damn them racing. I want to see Marv PR the damn 200. That's what I want to see. Because 2055 as a silver medalist in the 100-meter dash is ridiculously ugly. I'm going to call it what it is. You are the silver medal. You got indoor medals. You got outdoor medals. You got relay medals. And you done ran. And that don't add up. Now I'm about to get mad at Marv. I ain't think he was that slow 200 for real. 2055. You mean to tell me Marvin can't even get his, you can't get out there and race some high school boys that be going 20.3, they're going to beat up on him? I don't want to believe that. You mean to tell me that Marv can't even make it out the finals or make it to the finals of NC last year? Marv that went to World Champs last year, if he had ran an NC 200-meter dash, he wouldn't even made it to the finals.
That's what they're saying.
Got to be more careful. Coach, you started this shit. You started this. All right. Moving right along, because I know Colin can't be here long. But I want to touch on this before I start letting y'all ride me about everything else that went on. But I told Trayvon that we would touch on this because me and him was going back and forth on Twitter, okay? So we ain't going to spend a lot of time on it, but we're going to bring it up real fast, okay? He tweeted about, well, actually, I'm sorry. Carl started it. Carl started the tweet.
Oh, yeah. I was part of this tweet thread.
Yeah, you're part of that tweet thread too. So he started the tweet. You was in the tweet thread, and then so I retweeted. And I was like, well, in essence, it depends. It depends.
You want to say what the tweet is first, or what the context is?
Huh?
Yeah. Tell them what the tweet was.
Yeah. So, let me go ahead and
people were following them.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and follow. Let me go ahead and find that tweet real fast.
I can pull it up too. I think I was just looking at it a second ago.
Yeah, if you find it before I do the original tweet.
There's that the quote tweet, and then cool. All right. I got it. If you
okay, go ahead.
So this all started. Actually, it goes down to Leroy Burrell. Leroy Burrell.
Oh, he was one that
said there are a lot of male college track and field athletes that need to seriously reconsider whether they have a future in the sport. Leroy Burrell, former head coach of Houston with Carl, now of Auburn. And then Carl said, yes, my friend, time will tell. And then I responded to him, Carl, when you have an athlete that would be a fringe pro at best and asks you about going pro, what does that conversation look like if their dream is to be a professional athlete, but they probably won't make a lot of money? That was what he said. And then Carl said, a college degree will be worth more than 99% of what all professional track athletes will make in their career. You can be looking for a job at 29 and lose 6 years of earning potential, or be happy with where you are with your career as it has given you. Think about that and make your decision. And then Ray, you said, I agree and disagree. A college degree is only worth something if there are opportunities in the workforce for your degree. If you play it right and it doesn't work out as a quote unquote pro, the knowledge you learn trying to become a pro can turn into a trade that very few can teach.
Correct. Now, because I know Trayvon in here, so it's exactly what I was explaining, like saying just that. We don't have to spend that much time on it. We all know people who got college degrees and people that are still friends of ours that got college degrees that can't do nothing with it because that degree you got it don't get you nothing. And then sometimes even the degree that you got, it may be a good degree, but then again, like I was explaining, if one school graduates 200 people in that degree field, and now you multiply it times the entire America, now you don't have enough jobs for that degree field anyway. So that's why most people who got a degree, they very rarely end up doing something in that field. So that's what I was explaining. Like, at least if you are a track athlete, right, and you are potentially trying to go pro, no matter how good you may be, I'm the person to say, ride it out. Ride it out. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, ride it out and see what happens. Because you never know. You might look up and hit something. You might actually make a team, or if nothing else, you'll be able to travel the world, all that good stuff. Now, the one thing that I'll say is this right here. The reason why I said that is because what most track athletes don't understand is they are actually in a percentage of people who should never not have a job at all, ever. And I like to break it down to something as basic as this right here. Every track person has a warm-up. And most track people warm-ups are a full hour. Guess how much that's worth to a regular person trying to lose weight or get in shape? That's worth a lot. Now, here's how you stack it versus anybody else, okay? You can have this trainer who has a kinesiology degree. He can have 5 different master trainer degrees. He can work at this gym, that gym, this gym, that gym, this gym, that gym, all of them for years. One track athlete can come up and say, well, I tried out for the Olympics. I just killed your whole resume and all your degrees. Like, literally. Why? Because what that person is wanting to accomplish or attain with their body, I already know how to do that. And I know how to do that because I just told you that. Now, imagine if you somebody on a level of, let's say like a Mary Beth, right? We can't classify her as a pro because you don't have a contract. You don't have none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you got a medal. You got one little medal. You know what I'm saying? Well, not little medal, but you got a medal. And you know enough to where you should be able to train. We'll just keep it simple. You should be able to train 12-year-old girls for the remainder of your life for a set fee. Because nobody in that area can say they're better. And which about Denver, nobody in Denver can say that you're a better speed trainer than they are, because look at what you've accomplished. So when I said what I said, I meant it by that standpoint. Like, I'm not saying, well, forget a degree, forget a degree, forget a degree. No. All I'm saying is, if you learn your craft in track and field, there are more opportunities for you to get a job than anybody who got a degree. It's just you got way more opportunities. You got more opportunities.
So I'll come from it from a different side of things. I get both ideas, and it depends. In my opinion, it depends on how you want to live your life and what your safety net is dramatically. I think the decision of what you do as a fringe pro is very different. And honestly, like, here, I got a couple great stories. Like, so I went to high school, and I'm pretty good friends. Like, we talk fairly consistently with Allie Wilson, who is now one of the top 4 800-meter runners in the United States. We went to high school together, and like, she started off as someone that was a fringe pro. She came in like 4th or 5th at NCAAs. Like, she was, a USA qualifier, but not really that level. And then she had a really great breakout year last year, and now she's someone that could make an Olympic team, make a world championship team, like, consistently. And so there's those levels, and then there's other people that Mary Beth, where you're earning world medals and all that sort of stuff. Like, so I get it. And in my opinion, I think of it like, you're only going to have one chance to be a professional athlete in your life. It's never going to happen ever again. If you decide, like, you can be, when you're 29, when you're 30, you can't go back and be a pro athlete. Your body's not like that anymore. You've left, like, at this point, I can't go and try to, like, train. I was not good enough. I wasn't the caliber of athlete to do it, but I couldn't be a pro athlete anymore. I lost my window. My window started, like, I would have had to continue from college. And so it's like, you don't want to ask yourself, what if your entire life, because you got one life. And so you want to make sure you capitalize on it. It's like, but like, you also have to be realistic with yourself. Like, are you the athlete that has a chance of, making teams, earning some money? Or are you an athlete that, would be competing at the U.S. Masters Championship?
Appreciate that, Randy Watson. And we're going to get back to your question, too. Don't think we forgot about it. But keep going. Yeah. Keep going.
And so it's like, so I think you got to be realistic with yourself of, like, hey, is this something I could actually earn money with? Like, if, like, when I hear like the quotes, the interviews of people are like, yeah, I'm living in my car currently, like, and I'm at the U.S. Championships and everything like that, I'd be like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you're making like $15,000 a year being a pro. Like, don't do that. That's dumb. You shouldn't do that. Like, go into what your actual career field is. Find yourself a job, and then, like, continue, because there's not enough money for you to be struggling like that. Like, but I do get it, where it's like, hey, this is the one chance I got. If there's ever a chance to do something stupid and to, try myself out, it's now. Because then at the end of the day, you can still say, yeah, I was a pro athlete at one point. So I get it from both sides.
Coach.
Okay, so I think if you're one of the elites coming out of college, or like the elites, like the young elite, I really can't speak on it because I'm a college coach, but we saw somebody run 22:33 at 16 years old indoors. Those are the ones I think that can go fulfill their dreams of a professional athlete, then come back to school and do it. But I think 7 out of 10 athletes that's in the college ranks, they need to get their degree before they decide to do a post-collegiate run. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
Okay, because let's be clear. Basketball and football, they running into multi-million-dollar deals. We're not getting that out of college. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't care what anybody say. Sha'Carri and Sydney, if you ask me, was well worth a multi-million-dollar contract. Well worth it. Because
Agreed.
of what he did. Grant Holloway, he was worth it. And
Agreed.
I don't who else?
No, I said agreed. Agreed.
And they didn't get that. Sha'Carri's she was a generational athlete, man, coming out of LSU. So was Sidney McLaughlin. Sidney McLaughlin was destined for greatness, man. Dude, remember, she made every team since she was 14. Hell, she was too young to go to one of the World Junior teams because she was too damn young. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you're one of those athletes, yes, you can jump ship and then go get your degree. I'm pretty sure Sydney is finishing up her degree while she's still training. I'm pretty sure she's doing that. But there's no rush. There's no rush on that. You know, hell, look, I was with Karani James at Alabama for his first 2 years. I was there. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the coaches. You know, he finished his degree afterwards, but he's a generational talent. Think about it. The man is the only man to ever win all three medals at the Olympics, and he has a world title. You know what I'm saying? So,
especially even when you say it like that, I just feel as though that what you just said outweighs any degree you can ever get. That alone, what you just said, that resume outweighs any degree you can ever get. If you using that resume in the field, and that's the only thing I was trying to say. I feel like now I'm not saying don't get no degree. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you get a degree in, I don't know, freaking human development or whatever, you get that degree, right? But then you also Karani James, right? If I do anything in the realm of track and field and do it the right way from a business standpoint, nobody in this state can make more money than I can make. No gym should be able to generate more than I can generate. Why? Because my resume states that I'm Karani James. I've done how many world championships? I've done what? So guess what? I don't really need a degree in nothing because whatever I get a degree in is not going to teach me as much as I know from getting these medals. It's just not. It's not going to get, and you're not going to know, no matter what your degree is in, Karani will know more about track and field than he'll know about that field and that degree, is all I'm saying. And I think if we as track athletes started understanding that, then no disrespect to the Michael Center is right here. I love it. But if we started thinking that, then it wouldn't be people working at the Michael Johnson Center that got kinesiology degrees that never ran a day in their life. When you got athletes like Karani who should be holding those positions at these schools and places because, and what I mean by schools, I mean those type of positions. Like you can't even open a gym up without us being there. Like you can't. Like who else you go? Who else can teach this better than we can?
What I'd say.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Colin.
I was gonna say what I'd say is like. I think like it depends on what your field is and depends on what level of athlete you are. Like, I mean, I'm a hiring manager. Like, I am hiring people that are looking to work at a career in sales, essentially, sports sales. And like, yeah, like I agree with what you're saying, Ray. Like, if I see on your resume that you were an Olympic trials qualified athlete, that tells me a lot about you, even though you may not have the same experience as someone that might have internships coming out of, because I know that if you have put in the hard work, the determination to chase a dream, then like I know that those similar traits will then translate over to a career professionally in some things. Like, so it's like, yeah, if you see that on someone's resume, you're like, this guy's dedicated, whether or not they were successful in the long term. So I get that. But I'd say for majority of athletes, like first, it starts off with the degree you're getting. So when you're coming out of high school, don't just decide to get underwater pottery degrees. Like that type of stuff's not helpful. Don't go after something like business, finance, communications, marketing, like, because then you can apply that degree. Like, but if you just decide to take some BS degree so that you can just go all in on track, and then you go all in on track and it don't work out, and now you're just left with some BS degree, well, now you're sitting here where you burnt both ends of the bridge. So you got to do something that you can actually apply.
So and to close and to close this out, I'm gonna say it again. There's only so many of athletes that think about it. If you look at all the finalists that was in these US championships, one, maybe four had deals. It's the degree. me being in the college realm, I'm telling you right now, if you don't have a degree, one, you're gonna get short. You're gonna get shorted on your pay unless you decide that you want to open up your own business. And another thing, anybody who plays basketball and football, I always feel as if though they should get finance degrees, things like that, because they're gonna be dealing with a lot of money. You cut the middleman out, and you don't got to pay all these people. And then if you have a wife, you put her on. It's kind of like what LeBron did. He put his boys on so they can handle the stuff, the day-to-day stuff. You put her on so the money stays in the family. So what you do, you pay the wife. You know what I'm saying? You do all that stuff and keep the money within your family. So I always feel that football and basketball players need to do what Colin said: go take finance, business degrees, so they can cut out the middleman. You get your agent, you learn it. You put one of your closest people on so they can become an agent. You put your wife or whatever. You put your brother. You put them on as legit people in your circle, and then you cut the middleman out. All that money stay in the family. What go stay on the Raekwon album? My seed, go his seed, marry his seed. That's how we keep Wu-Tang money up in the family. That's how you got to do it, man.
That's how we keep it.
That's how they keep it.
Yep. All right, well, we're going to have to retouch on this topic. I think this would be a topic that we need to have for an entire show by itself, so we ain't going to spend all night on it. So we're going to get back to the track and field side of things. But Trayvon, I actually think that because you sound like something that you're passionate about, and because you do have that many degrees, let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and get a raise take about it. Let's have a conversation about all of that. So, but anyway, back into this track and field stuff. I want to get back to this man's question because he paid for that question. So I was not going to forget. So in 1980, how many non-200 meter sprinters, strictly 100 meter, 55 sprinters have won a gold medal or any medal? How's he asking that?
Since 1980, how many non-200 meter runners? Ben Johnson,
Marshall Jacobs.
Yeah, them two.
Ben Johnson. And can't say Linford Christie, because Linford Christie once held the indoor world record in the 200.
Can't say Mo, because Mo ran a hell of a 200, even though he was chasing,
Maurice
them. But I mean,
Mo was world champion.
You consider Christian Coleman, or no?
Not Christian.
You're not considering. Because he'll run a 200.
Yeah. That's why I said he don't win under 20. He don't win under 20 seconds. So
Bailey,
yeah. We're talking about how many non-200 meter. Okay.
Donovan Bailey. People are saying
Donovan Bailey, Linford Christie. Who's the other person I just said? Ben Johnson,
Gail Devers. People saying. As
he turned pro.
Oh, what about Kim? Yeah, Kim Collins.
Kim Collins. I was about to say that.
I remember Kim doing too many 200s.
Yeah, Kim Collins. After he graduated from TCU, he strictly ran the 100. He didn't moonlight in the twos, even though he made a couple of. I think he made a world championship final. Who else? That won medals. Valerie. What's his name? The Russian dude. So
what is considered a non-200 runner?
Somebody who don't run the 200.
Don't run the 200.
No, I know how you're trying to ask it. I'm gonna answer like this here. Somebody who can't run it fast. That would be Marvin Bracey. Why y'all got me on my boy Marv right now? But that would be a non-200 meter runner. Somebody that can run 100 but can't run a 200. That would be a non-200 meter runner, Frazier. Man, hey, Jesus Christ. It used to be in order for you to be a good 100 meter runner, you had to be able to run a damn 200. What you doing that training? But times have changed.
They going around the track. They just don't. They just know that their money's in the 100. So, Colin.
Yeah.
Interesting track meet this weekend, huh?
Bro, there was so much stuff going on. I just couldn't this was my favorite track. I love indoor nationals because I like that it's 2 days and it's it feels like you're watching two meets because they'll have it from 5 to 7. They'll have the women, and then you get 30 minutes to go get yourself something to eat. Then you come back, you got another 2 hours of track, and it's just man, the NCAA knows how to schedule a track meet. That's something I love They don't know how to broadcast it very well, but they know how to schedule it really well.
Side note. A lot of the coaches wanted to go back to the original format because they're saying that the kids aren't getting enough time to recover.
Well, as a fan, I can't speak on that. You're the coach. You can tell me how that works. As a fan, I like watching it the way that it was. Now, is it? Yeah, I get it. Like, look at what in the 200 you had freaking Matthew Bowling and Julian Alfred getting like 10 minutes until they had to run the 4x4. So it's like, it's not great for the athletes probably, but once again, as a fan, it's done very well. That's all I can say. Then I'm sure we can get into the actual.
Because that's what I was about to ask. What was y'all greatest moment from the NCAA?
Oh man, where to start? First,
do one for the men and one for the women.
Yeah.
First, let me say the women's championship, as usual, has superseded the men's championships. Again,
I didn't even watch the men's.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
I told y'all I probably wouldn't, but go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. I believe that what Britton Wilson did to that field, bro. You realize have FMK Bowl not decided to run indoors will look like the world record holder indoors in the indoor.
Yes, in college. Yes. Yeah.
That to me was the performance of the meet. And that's hard because we got a woman who jumped the first 23-foot jumper and the first 49-foot jumper in college. And that's hard. Not to mention, we got a girl who almost ran under 22 seconds in the 200. And I called it right there on the television. I said, dude, she about to run 22-0. I said, she about to run 22-0. Everyone was like, nah, Favor Philly was going to win. And rightfully so, I would have went with Favor Philly too.
I didn't go with Favor Philly.
I'm sitting there saying to myself, yo, the minute she came off that curve.
That's why I didn't go with Favor Philly.
I said it's over. It's over. So, honestly, I'm going to go with Britain on the women's side. Even though all four actually, because the North Carolina State girl, she was on another level. She was wilding out there in the altitude. And on the men's side, I'm gonna say this is gonna probably rattle a lot of people. Matthew Bowling finally got everybody off his back. That's his second national title. He has lived up to the hype. He's lived up to the hype.
No.
That's what I'm going with.
No. You know why I'm gonna say no.
No, I don't know why you're gonna say no, but you're gonna say
ain't no such thing as an indoor.
He's gonna say you gotta see it outdoors.
Ain't no such thing as an indoor Olympics. I gotta see it outside. Until Matthew Bowling, because y'all know I don't know if y'all know, but I'm still hurt about Matthew Bowling. Hurt. Like I feel like personally hurt. For real, like hurt. Because I was a fan of Matthew Bowling when nobody knew who he was. I was a fan of him when I was out there at TSU. He slipped out the blocks, still ran up on people with this skin color. I was a fan of him. He was stepping up and standing up, and he was like just running nasty. Like he can't even get knee ash. And he was showing ash on his knees in high school. And then he said, I'm going to Georgia. I said, what you doing that for? I was mad about that decision, first of all. And he went to Georgia, and he still ain't. The man is. Look here, I'm gonna get back to this, and I'm gonna be done with it. That boy was supposed to be on a damn 100-meter team by 9. Period. Point. Damn blank. The boy was supposed to be on a 100-meter team by 9. I'm not talking about a regular 100-meter team. I'm talking about a real 100-meter team. Now I don't know who he would have bumped down, but he's supposed to be made by 9. No. Ain't no way in hell. No. Hell no. Man, the way he was, hell no. No, not buying it.
His best event, I'm going to give you his best event in order. The quarter, the 200, the long jump, the 100. In that order.
Yeah, now. It's
been that way.
Sir, you can't tell. Sir, did you see the boy in high school? You see what he ran? You see how he ran? He ran damn near phenomenally perfect in high school. Like, perfect. No, and he was already at 10-1, 10-0s then.
Everybody runs phenomenal in high school when you know that you're
no, mechanically. He ran mechanically right.
And I seen Trayvon run under 10 seconds in high school. I saw him do it at the New Mexico at the meet down in New Mexico. I saw him do it in high school. But I'm telling you, based on what his natural events are, he is a quarter 200, long jump, 100. The 100 should be the last thing on his priority list. He's not going to be an effective.
I'm gonna say that for another show. Get back to coaching, Colin.
Yeah.
College track.
What
Go ahead,
what
Colin.
I'd say, so I'll try to pick something different than what Coach said, because just to get some other performances in there. Obviously, Britton Wilson and Jasmine Moore were fantastic performances. Other ones that I liked a lot on the women's side, there were so many. I'll probably go with the two. No, I'll go with the 4x4. I always love the 4x4. Like I thought it was a really great race, breaking another national record for Arkansas. Like that one was really solid. I enjoyed watching that. And then on the men's side, I have to go with Kyle Garland. For those that don't know, didn't know the story, it was like watch him watch
away from the world record. You're right.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Watch him stepping off the track of he's crying. He embraces his father. Like it was a huge moment for him. Like the Kyle Garland, Aiden Owens rivalry has been just insane. It's been something that's really, really good to watch, and came down to literally the last event, because this time last year, Kyle Garland was ahead and Aiden Owens runs the best 1,000 in history and ends up beating Kyle and getting the W. And so it's luckily another story, his teammate, Kyle Garland's teammate, had almost pulled his hamstring, and instead of going for a good time, he decides to pace Kyle Garland in the race and gives up his chances of scoring because he wanted to help his teammate win. And so it's that's something else that was really good. Another event, I'll take it on the field side of things. Sondre Guttormson, he vaulted 6 meters. Only second ever college kid to ever vault 6 meters. Huge PR. The competition was great between him and Zach Bradford. One of the best pole vaulting competitions I've ever seen in my life. But we had some really good competitions. There's some really solid rivalries in college track right now of things to look out for. Yeah, Britton Wilson on the women's side, and Talitha did. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I was just looking at the number one Instagram for everything track and field, Track World News, and Track World News has that there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 national records broken.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. 5.
I think I even missed one. I think there was one. There's a freshman from Arkansas broke the triple jump record. Yeah, Jaden Hibbert. I forgot to put that one on there because I didn't realize that he had broken it. But yeah, he broke the U20 world record too and everything.
So right now we know we got national record from Julian Alfred at 22:01. That's ridiculous. I don't even want 22:01. 22:01. 22:0. Britton Wilson, 49:48. And we ain't talking about outside. We're not talking about outside.
It gets better.
And then we talking about Julian Alfred, 694. And then we talking about Jasmine Moore.
Missed the war record. The war record.
She just missed it.
Mm-hmm. She just missed the war record.
Jasmine Moore, 15:12.
49.5, which is the American record and collegiate record.
Garland, 6,639 damn points.
Missed the war record by 9 points.
Whew. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and get mine.
Oh, then Nugent breaks the collegiate record.
Nugent
breaks the collegiate record instead of the national Jamaican record.
Now, here's one thing I do have to say. I do have a problem with the fact that we're not talking about the 60-meter dash on the men's side. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or what.
No,
but
it was a good race. He was 0.02 away from the NCAA record, Terrence Jones. That was a big story too for him, because remember everyone
was the second race.
Yeah, because everyone thought he was
second race
from last year.
Damn.
And so this was a big kind of revenge tour for him.
Let me ask you this though. Let me ask both of y'all this. because it's his second race, do y'all feel like that gave him an edge because he was a little fresher? He ain't got all the wear and tear on his legs, but he got the same amount of training that everybody else done got.
Maybe. Yeah, you know what? I think this is the one time where I could say, yeah, that may have given him the edge. And shout out to Coach Cal, who did a phenomenal job with all his sprinters, every single one, and the rest of the coaching staff that's down there. For them to figure out what works for them, and to get those kids as successful and as ready to run is great. And the cool thing about the young man from Texas Tech, he never ran indoors before. Yeah. And so for him to run, even though it's a straightaway, don't matter, still a straightaway. For him to go out there and drop 6.4, every race he ran, with the exception of the prelims, was under 650 thus far this whole year, which is only Big 12s and nationals. So he did a great job, man. He did a great job.
Let me ask y'all this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm saying that for later. I'm gonna get back to these females now. That 49.4. Here's how I watched it. Okay, here's how I watched it. I was questioning. Okay, I was questioning Talitha Diggs. All right, I was like, "What? I thought you was ready." I'm like, "Man, I thought you and Mouse was down there working, man. What you? Oh, you don't look. Oh, what's going on? She finna beat you." But then the clock said 49.4. And I said, "Oh shit, no, you are working. You was working. We did not know that that was kind of like when Tyson got sick in the boat. You broke the American record, but we didn't know he was gonna go 9.5. She made it look like Talitha wasn't even training. But then when the clock said 49, it was like, oh my God. What? But then I'm still trying to.
When you look at the race, her face looked like she was straining, like she was.
Oh, I'm saying Talitha looked like she was struggling. But that's what I'm saying. Like, what she ended up running with 50 point though, right? Talitha did.
50 point. Was it 50.5?
Yeah, she ended up running like 50.4, 50.5. You should look like that on your face coming in at 50 point. Like, ooh, this is inside too.
Think about this for a second. The 3 women broke the collegiate record within a matter of 2 weeks. 3 women.
So was this a good win a good win or a bad loss?
No, this was a good win because it wasn't like she's running against a bunch of scrubs, dude. She had the
American record holder right
American record holder, the former collegiate record holder. So you had the former collegiate record holder, the current at the time collegiate and American record holder. Because remember, the girl from Texas broke the collegiate record in like 15, 20 minutes later. Talitha broke the record at a whole different meet. And then here she comes. So they were just swapping the record. So I thought it was pretty dope. So that was a good win. That right there, it's like you say, Ray, I want to see them race against people. That was a good win.
That was a damn good win. Do y'all think that that's gonna make for a very good rivalry come outside?
Yeah, Britton mentioned that she plans on doing the 4 and the 400 hurdles outdoors. Yeah. So she said that in her interview.
Yeah, she can handle it because the girl ran 2:02 in the 8. And I made a couple of people mad because I got some angry DMs. Chris Johnson, who is Lawrence Johnson's brother, for those who don't know, that's Boogie Johnson, that's the Little Muhammad's coach. They both train the same. They come from the Lonnie Green tree, aka the Long Beach City College. I know where Boogie gets his idea from because remember we were teammates, and we have the same ideologies when it comes down to training quarter milers. They train hard. That's why they had 6 girls in the NCAA championships. 6. They train them quarter milers hard, and they can run rounds, and they can what you just saw. Oh, it's gonna get crazy. Don't be surprised if Arkansas got 4 girls run under 51 seconds outdoors.
Damn.
Don't be surprised.
You think Britain's gonna be there? Oh, I thought you were gonna say next year.
Oh no, Brain gotta go. Brain gotta go.
She coming on about that thing.
Yeah. She coming. She's getting paid.
Let me ask y'all this then. That what she just did that kind of I don't want to use the word watered down, but did it take away a little bit of the shine from Femke Bowl?
No, because Femke Bowl set the world record. But to watch them both do it, both of them can share the spotlight together. They can share the spotlight together.
They're the same age, I'm pretty sure.
And I think what makes Britain's run a little bit more special, that Britain came back and split 49-2 on the ankle leg indoors.
Shit.
Right. So shout out to her, man. That's a phenomenal kid. And the funny thing is that girl was at Tennessee and nobody knew what to do with her.
Hold on, I'm gonna attack this real fast. Because apparently they missed the whole episode when I was like, Femke Bowl is like the greatest female athlete out right now.
The greatest athlete.
Yeah. I apparently they missed that whole show. But I just want to point that out. Yeah, you missed that show, AT. Because you did.
We were on his absolute head for that. That was crazy.
Hey. I still feel that way. God damn it.
I gotta get going kind of soon, but I definitely want to talk about this.
That's where we at now.
Tyreek Hill.
Go ahead, take out, because that's where we at. You got the flow first.
Right. Listen. So I love when track and field gets in the mainstream. And I can think of 3 times in the last 5 years, since Usain Bolt's retired, I can think of 3 times that track and field's been in the mainstream. One was today, from Tyreek Hill being in the race. 2 was DK Metcalf when he was racing not too long ago. And then 3 was Sha'Carri Richardson when she did what she did. That's it. Like, if I'm missing something, tell me. But those are the only 3 times that I can remember that track and field is in the mainstream. I'm talking Sports Center, front page, Stephen A. Smith talking about it, Colin Cowherd talking about it, front page news. There are 3 times, and that's it. Maybe 2016, you can go back to Usain Bolt when he won his Olympic title.
Yeah, because he was on like top 10.
Yeah, but that was it. It's not.
And when he number 1, that's crazy. That. He broke the world record. And when he number
1? Baby girl from USC when she had that monster comeback, that should have won an SB.
Should have, but like I'm talking like everyone's talking about. Like there's only those 3 times, and so when I wish Anson was here because Anson's the king of we don't need anyone else in track and field, and I strongly disagree with his take.
Shout out to Anson. He at home sleep right now.
Same with Michael Johnson. Oh, for those that don't know, Tyreek Hill ran a 670 in a USATF Masters League Championship against people that work a regular 9 to 5. Like he didn't race against a single person.
Some of them folks work from 9 to 9.
Yeah, some of them folks work 9. You might think some of them folks work 9 to 10 with what times they were putting out. Like legitimately, I would have been a closer finish than everyone. The second place was like 727. I would have been these 3 athletes, us 3, would have been better competition than who he ran against. Okay?
Yes.
No disrespect, but that's the fact. Like it was not good. And so it was in the mainstream. People talking about like this track and field with Tyreek Hill, like, oh man, did you see him race? Like, yeah, like, oh, it was big time. Like, that's the type of stuff that I love to have. I need more of those moments. And Michael Johnson was trying to say, as if it was a downside, like, look, he was in the race, but was he up against any Olympians? Was he up against any world record holders? No. And I think exactly. That just goes to show, in order for track and field to be big, you don't need to have the biggest, like the world record holders running. You just need a good story. And Tyreek Hill racing against some nobodies is a good story, and it made more news than anyone in track and field did over the last 5 years.
And it didn't even make the good news either. Because that thing you put in our group chat, that I went and seen that YouTube, and I clicked on it, I was like, the disrespect.
Like, but that YouTube video is going to get more views than
just the title alone. How do you even
I didn't click on it. What did it say?
What, sir? Hold on. I will tell y'all. It
was on the Pat McAfee show. For those that don't know, look up the Pat McAfee show on YouTube. This is one of the biggest football. Like he does raise takes, but for football, and he's a former NFL punter, and it's massive. Like it's a huge show.
Here was his headline. Here's his clickbait for us or whomever. Tyreek Hill wins track national championship, and he put this in capital letters. Obliterates America's future Olympians.
Now look, we all know that that's not even remotely close to being true. But once again, you can't let that get in the way of a good story. And that's a good story.
Hold on, I don't want to play it, but when look, sir, do I one more time? I know Colin got to go. In case y'all missed the title, y'all should go watch it too. Tyreek Hill wins track national championship, and then all caps obliterates America's future Olympians.
Yeah. It's so
it's
bad.
It's a question mark, though. I'm getting that. It's a question mark. He leads with a question mark. But the fact that that's even a question is...
Yeah. You have to listen. He admits that he's wrong at literally the with 5 seconds left in the video. He's like, dang, maybe they aren't Olympians. So,
you think?
They say the whole time, he's like, it's a bad look for track. It's a bad look for this. And then it's like, all right, maybe I'm wrong.
Of course you're wrong. That's the real Jake from State Farm out there.
And listen, I want you to, Ray, I need you to take this clip before Colin goes. I need you to take this clip and put it out there. Tyreek Hill, NFL.
Oh, Lord.
Miami Dolphins. I am asking you, okay, Tyreek, I know your coach. I know your former Oklahoma State coach. That's my guy.
I know him well.
Okay, I know him well. Okay. We don't want you running against a bunch of guys who sit up in Facebook making up new ways to suspend us for 30 days because we said something that was inappropriate, so y'all thought. What we want you to do is this. Show up to Mount Sac.
Oh, I don't want that.
Show up to Tom Jones. Show up to Florida Relays. Okay?
You don't want that.
Show up. And I bet you Trayvon will show up. Fred will show up because Fred,
I wouldn't even let him run. I wouldn't even
the
do
walking
it.
evil. Okay, Fred will mess around and come out there just to blow you up. I want this clipped.
I'm gonna clip it for you.
You are going to be a first or second ballot Hall of Fame wide receiver, and all the
he's
stuff.
He's gonna be a first ballot. He's gonna get a first ballot ass whooping. He lined up next to them. But go ahead.
I'm one of your biggest supporters. I'm one of your biggest supporters because we actually know the same people. But I want you to show up when it matters. Show up to Florida Relays. Show up to Tom Jones, okay, which is at the University of Florida. Both meets at the University of Florida. You could show up to Mount Sac, which is out in Walnut, California. Show up there and race these boys in 100 meters. Now, I'm going to give you faster than DK. I'm going to give you faster than get this work. You're going to get this work. You're going to get this unemployment. You're going to get this pink slip. You're going to get this raise. You're going to get everything that has to do with getting this work. You're going to get this work. All right. Forget messing with the plumbers and all that stuff. Go out there and go race against Cravon, Gillespie, and all those guys. Now you say something. Once you do that, cool.
Let's do this real fast. Shout out to our other behind the scenes stats guy, Nat. Nat, we know you in here. Shout out to Nat. So, Coach, in Tyreek 670, his first 30 was 390. His 40 was 484. His 50 was 577. His 60 was 670. His splits was 0.94 from 40 to 50, 0.93, then 0.93. By this math, if you calculate it all the way through the 100, he's going to run an estimated 10.75 seconds in that same race. 10.75. Basically, he can't even beat Julian Alfred. Because I'm going to give her at least 10.74. They next to each other. She might have a push.
Wait, you think that Ray,
I'd rather see. I said it, Colin. I would rather see a race between Julian Alfred and Tyreek Hill versus a race between Tyreek Hill and anybody that's a man that runs track. Make sure we do that whole clip for you, Coach.
What is Julian Alfred's personal best in the 60-meter dash?
No, I'm talking 100, not the 60.
Okay, no.
Yeah,
Just answer my question real quick.
Her personal best in the 60.
94.
94.
94, 96.
What did Tyreek Hill run?
670.
For the first time after 9 years of not racing.
670.
670. And you're trying to tell me that she's going to win in a 100?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, like,
how slow do you think Tyreek Hill is?
No. The numbers is what say how slow he is. Okay, so because here's what's gonna happen.
You think he's gonna run 11 seconds?
Yeah. Now here's why.
I think he's gonna run faster than that.
Here's why. Well, I'm not saying 11. I'm not saying 11. I'm just saying
running it. If he's running 10-9, that's damn near 11.
Well, that's damn near. I'm not saying he's gonna run 11, but I'm saying if Julian Alfred is kind of in the race, I think that she could go catch him. That's all I'm saying. And the fact is, I'm saying Julian Alfred. Like, I'm not gonna say no Elaine. Could you imagine me lining up next to Elaine? Could you imagine me lining up next to Shelly Ann right now? Could you imagine that? So if you can't even line up and go beat Shelly Ann Fraser Price, if you can't even line up and go beat Lane Thompson, if you can't even line up and go beat Sharika Jackson, Coach, I heard what you had to say. But don't you bring your tail to no Mount Sac, no nothing unless you get on the females relay. Don't you come out there mess with them boys. You stay on the field where you at. I done told y'all. Don't let Coach and Colin hype you up, sir. I'm here to talk truthing to you. Because they trying to con you. Colin know it's good for the sport, so he wants you to come on back and get beat up on. Coach know it be some fun to watch. He wants you to get beat up on. I'm the one trying to protect your image, sir. Don't you bring your back out here and do no more running. I don't even think he can beat DK. Can you at least go race DK first?
Ray,
I'm here, sir.
Can you tell me one athlete that ran a 6.7 in the 60 or just an equivalent time that ended up running a 10.8 in the 100?
Well,
do you know that drop off?
I'm glad you mentioned that. Now, for somebody that runs track, that wouldn't be that drop off is like almost insane. It's unheard of. It's not going. It's not going. If you run track, it's not going to drop off like that. For Tyreek Hill, it's going to drop off like that. Because at that rate, what I'm saying is, by the time he get to 90, he might have to stop running. Period. The body might just shut down completely because you're already decelerating. You've been hit a brick wall. I think he'll be the first person we see rig in 100. Like we ain't never seen it happen, but like get booty locking 100. That's what I think would happen. So because he'll be the first person we will see get booty locking 100, I'm saying the man don't need to come back out and do it again. All right, he just don't need to do it again. Okay,
this makes no sense. I know you're just saying this for the case of look. I get it. You're saying this.
Okay, so you said that he can beat the lane. You said that. You said that. Oh, you said he can beat the lane.
Yes. Tyreek Hill can beat every woman that's ever lived in a race. He can run faster than 10.4.
Hold on, right now.
Yes.
Right now today.
Yes.
Right now today.
Yes.
Right now today. You think he can beat
Tyreek Hill?
You think Tyreek Hill can beat Lane Thompson?
10.52.
You think he can beat Shelly Ann Fraser Price?
Yes. How many am I speaking in? C. Do I need to speak Spanish? Yes. You can beat them. Yes, Ray. Are you insane?
I can't stand you.
That's crazy, and you know it.
Hey, I'm on Colin's side. Tyreek will give it
6.7. 6.7.
He ran 6.7 and 60. In a 60.
Yes.
Okay, watch this then. Watch this. What is Trail Kimmons' 60 PR?
Who the hell's Trail Kimmons?
Coach know where I'm going with this. Trail. What Trail ran the 60, Coach?
Didn't he run like 6.44?
Okay, now how many times did he go 9.8? Never. Never.
Yeah, because that sub 10-second run he had, he false start. He got away with one.
Okay, never. He has 1.99 on the board. He was a legitimate 10.2 runner. 6'4" to 10.2 runner. It can happen, Colin. Shout out to my boy. That's my ninja now. But Colin, it can happen. People can hit brick walls.
Right. It's just not. It's not factual.
We don't. Well, I'm just saying. Put it this way: He can't beat nobody on the man side that run track professional, okay? If we talking about the creme de la creme, you can't go race the creme de la creme. Now, you can go race the Craybuns and all of them, but you can't race the creme de la creme, okay? If you are going to get in the race with the creme de la creme, it has to be a race with the females, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's it. He might beat him, Colin. He might beat him. But now, this is what I'm going to say. If Shelly Ann is on her 10-6 playbook and Elaine is on her 10-5 playbook, sir, if you want me to be honest, I ain't put my money on Tyreek. I'm just being honest. I'd have to lose then that day. I know. They got a whole 100. Yep, a full 100. Yep. My money on the girls. I'm saying, tell you, my money on them. My money on the girls. My money's on them. I'm gonna tell you why Colin don't be done with it, all right? He went 670. Okay. Yeah. Nat, I need you to help me out, Nat, because I know you can do this for me. I want you to go get me. It ain't gotta be right now, but I know you're gonna have push over with. I want you to go get me the 60-meter split. Get me the 60-meter split that Elaine Thompson came through when she went 10-5. I want that split. Also, go get me the 60-meter split. Go get me the 60-meter split of Shelly Ann too.
Raymond.
What happened? I don't respect him. I don't respect him. I don't respect another 100.
Shelly, listen, Ray, Elaine on her best day.
In 100?
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Not happening, man. And tell Trayvon stop being a bully. He over here trying to bully me on my. Okay,
so let me ask you this then. So y'all saying that? So basically, y'all saying that Tyreek can run at least 10-3 or 10-4.
Yeah. Oh, he's good.
You want to know? Here, I got it. You want to hear the splits? Guess what she ran?
What she ran?
6'9".
Through the 60.
Through the 60.
Somebody said 687. Okay, 6'9". And she went what, 10-5?
10-5.
Okay, so that means her 40-meter split was, the next 40 was pretty fast, huh? So she didn't die off, right?
She ran an 8.7 through 80.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand.
It means that she is not beating Tyreek Hill.
See, no. Here's what I'm saying.
He is ahead by 1.5 meters.
Listen,
that's what it means.
Watch this.
It's not happening.
The reason why I'm saying it's happening is because I'm saying he's not going to finish. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he is. That's 670.
Right. I'm looking at athletic. I'm literally looking at Athletics Weekly right now.
Okay.
It says I don't know what people are talking about. But continue.
Yeah, 670. That's a Q670. My reason for saying he ain't gonna beat them is because I don't see him finishing a full 100. Now, I'm going off a hypothetical of what I just saw. You ain't trained for nothing, sir. You ain't did no training. So I'm supposed to believe you can come off the couch. Come off the couch and run 10-3. Well, right now, it's people who train in college that can barely run 10-3. And if you can come off the couch right now and run 10-3 with no track training, no nothing, off the couch, 10-3, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening.
Ray, I can almost guarantee that he'll run at least at slowest 10-2.
10-2 off the couch with no training?
Who said he's not training?
So he training?
He
trained for a 670?
Doing the whole last 2 weeks.
So he trained for a 670. He trained, that's all we got, 670?
Hey,
so I mean, he had not trained been slower than that.
But listen, in his defense, dude, I don't think we understand. You was the same person who just said a couple of weeks ago, Colin, correct me if I'm wrong. Was it the same guy who said Bo can just roll off the bench?
That's the same Bo. That's the same, sir, don't you? Oh, I ain't did it in a while, but you got to get muted. Don't you ever in your lifetime, we sit here talking about some football stuff and we debating on this, and you going to try and bring in a comparison from the world's greatest 100-meter sprinter to my son. Then I just say, yes, Usain Bolt can do it because Usain Bolt been doing it since he was an inch high. He been doing it for a long time. So, of course, he can do it. Now, back to what you were saying. Tell me, if Bolt can do it, Tyreek can do it.
Listen, Colin got to go because Colin got work he got to get done. All right. Bottom line is this. Elaine and Shelly.
Real quick, what's your...
Go ahead, Colin.
What conference is Oakland in? What conference are y'all in?
Horizon League.
All right, continue. I'm going to pull something up real quick.
I know what he's trying to do to me. So I'm ready for it, baby.
Understand this. Understand this. As much as we respect the greatness of those two women, they are not beating Tyreek Hill. Now, if you want to talk about DK and some of the young girl cats,
Brandon Lee. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine. They can spank them. But I'll tell you right now, if he showed up at Mount Slack the way DK showed up at Mount Slack, where they got prelims and lost and then they rolled over to the finals,
I agree with that though.
I guarantee Tyreek ain't getting dead last.
I see. That's what y'all. That what like my boy Rodney Dinker. That's what I'm saying. If he trains for it, then I would, boom, boom, boom. But him coming fresh off the couch, like I'm just gonna tomorrow go run a track meet. I'm not giving it to you. Why? I'm only saying I don't think your body gonna hold up the whole 100. I think gonna fall apart. I think he'll get a 90 and have to completely fall apart and the whole body cramp up.
I think Tyreek has a bigger respect for the sport because he ran the sport. People tend to forget Tyreek was an All-American.
He actually did run the sport though.
Yeah, he was an All-American.
He would have been legit if he ran track. He could be on these
He's a 200 All-American.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
All-American.
I'm telling you this real. Y'all ain't helping his case though, because I just got a text message. Shout out to my boy Frazier, who also confirmed that he's training, and then that just said he's training. So what y'all saying is he's training, and 670 is all he got.
Right.
He's training
it looked better when I said it was fresh off the couch.
Right.
Run a couple,
the couch 670 looked better.
Right. 670 for his first race in 9 years. Come on, bro.
Christian Coleman opened in 671. But here, let me hit you with something real quick.
Go ahead.
So Horizon League, that's your league right now, right?
Shout out to Horizon League coach.
All right. Let me take a look. So I opened up Horizon League 100 meters last year. Okay.
That part.
Kerley, I wasn't here last year.
You weren't here last year, I know. But still, a lot of these names will probably be familiar. There's a lot of underclassmen here. Ray, you said what? He'd lose to a 10-8 runner, so he's probably running what, like 10-8-3, 10-8-4. That's what you're saying. So that's probably what he's going to be running, right?
Let me see what I'm
okay.
Yeah, about 10-8, 10-9.
Horizon League Men's Championship, 100 meters, May 8th, 2022. Anthony Woods, first place, 10:35.
Them boys moving. He ain't gonna beat none of them.
Dante Basham. Sorry if I'm butchering these names. 10.53.
Oh, he ain't gonna beat him neither. Them boys.
That fool just ran 663 indoors too.
Them boys gonna dust Tyreek.
Golden Cotton 683.
The kid from Milwaukee.
Christian Ford 1066.
Getting closer to Tyreek range though.
Elijah Major 1069 as a freshman.
Them boys moving.
Detroit Mercy.
Michael Gorman, 1073. And then you got Brandon Bonsu, your guy, 1083.
That's about what he'll be at now.
He's coming in 8th place in the Horizon League.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to the Horizon League. He might not make the finals. What you mean? He coming in 8th place. The boy, he better hope he even get to the finals to come in any place. I keep trying to tell y'all, the man body gonna fall apart at 90 meters. It's gonna be the worst booty lock we've ever seen in 100. I'm trying to tell y'all that's what's gonna happen. He ain't gonna be able to hold it through 100. That's what I'm saying. He gonna imagine. You think about what we said about Christian Coleman. That last 10. Woo, he breaking them down. He breaking down. Now imagine somebody like Tyreek Hill breaking down the last 40. What's gonna happen with 10 meters out? He gonna walk across the line. That's what I'm saying. I just don't think he can even finish the full 100.
Right.
I don't see it.
I gotta go, but
all right, sir.
Man, whatever you smoking over there in Texas, that's crazy. Because I thought that stuff was illegal. But I'm gonna see y'all. Yeah, I'll probably be tuning in, but I gotta finish these. I gotta finish this report. So
I appreciate you, brother. Go on, get this stuff knocked out. I'm gonna finish tearing coach up there in this debate. Don't worry about it. I got him here.
All right, I'll see you guys.
All right, brother.
All right.
So I just got this text too, sir. This text says he only trained 2 weeks for that race. Okay. And they say him and Coleman got a Twitter beef going on. And they say they heard to the grapevine he bet 50,000. All right. Now here's my thing, okay? Okay, and here's why I ranted, and here's why I'm still ranting. Why are you going at people? Something wrong with him. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all something wrong with him. Something really wrong with. I'm telling y'all gonna be playing. I love him to death. Cool kid. Something wrong with him. Look at the bears you're poking. It's like, look at the bears you're poking. It's not like you saying, I'm gonna come run. It ain't like you saying, I'm gonna come out here and show y'all what I can do. It ain't like you saying, man, I can do what y'all do. You saying, I want to race you. Wait, no, bro, you can't do that. Okay, fine. Like I said on my show on Saturday. Okay, fine. All right. You've been being disrespectful for 2 years now. Because people been calling you out, because you've been calling them out, so they called you out. Okay, so coach, you can never take your coaching hat off, but I gotta take you somewhere real fast because we all from the same place. Now right. You know good and well, we can take it back to the college days when we was in college, NCAA football. If you sit there on that PlayStation and you go for years and months saying how good you are with Miami. How can't nobody beat you in NCAA football on the PlayStation? And then you finally get your shot and you get 21. What are we going to do? We're going to run your ass out there. You talk way too much shit to get 21, sir. You've been talking all that trash and you done got 21. Get your out of here. That's a
21 in the first 21. If you score 21 points in the first quarter, you
third quarter. You talked all that trash. You don't got 21 in the third quarter. That's what I said. This is like, I ain't got a problem with him running 670. That's cool. I got a problem with you poking at the Bears that can run 6 4s and 5s. And then you come out and give us that. That's all I'm saying. Go back, learn some respect, and then come back and try it again. Then I probably wouldn't ride you so hard. But just go, I didn't do DK this way. If y'all remember, I ate DK alive. And then he ran, and I apologized. I was like, oh, shit, okay, yeah, hey, that's respectable. Like, hey, shit. That's y'all boy though. I like Tyreek Hill too, but 10 out of 5. I'm sticking with it. 10 out of 5. Anyway, moving right along. I think we had one more topic we had to talk about. Or did I get all of? No, I think I talked about everything we're supposed to talk about. Yeah, I talked about everything. Oh my God. All right, get this shit out of the way. Fred did not run 43. All right. Hold on. Before we get there, hold on. Oh, Trey wanted to say something. Well, you ain't got to talk about that yet. What you want to say, Trey? What you want to say? We can wait. We ain't got to talk about that Fred run yet. What you want to talk about? Yeah, well, that's what he probably talking about that $50,000 bet. But anyway, I personally didn't see the Fred run. Okay, I ain't seen it. All right, did you watch it, Coach? You ain't seen it either.
I saw the video, but we was all asleep by the time he ran.
Yeah. So I personally don't know to the full extent of what was going on, as like the weather, or what he ate for breakfast. The stadium that they ran in, was it asphalt? Was it rubber? Was it Mondo? Was it not Mondo? Was the wind gauge working properly? Was the clock working properly? These are all things that we've seen happen just this year alone.
The wind gauge in the quarter, really?
Let me finish, sir. These are all things we've seen happen. But we just seen Fred Omanyola, or what his name is, not Fred Omanyola, whatever.
Ferdinand?
Yeah, that the other F, him. We just seen him get a whole time rectified. Because they said, the wind was a negative 4.1 to his head. Still trying to figure that one out. But at that point, I said, you know what? It's hard to trust some of these times nowadays because it's too much in the pot going on. So when I watched and I timed it with my time, with my clock, when I watched and I timed it with my clock, when I watched, I got 42.9. But that's just what I got. All right. And like you say, Cole, you don't need no wind gauge, so I ain't need no wind gauge. But when I watch the video and I stop, I got 42.9 like 5 times. All right. Now I'm not saying that the folks' clock didn't work, it malfunctioned, or whatever it did. But I'm just saying when I timed it, I got 42.9 twice. Now I do know that if you do a hand time, you got to add 0.24. So by my math, I was like 42, 49, 2.24. That's 40. Damn, that brought the world record. I don't did the math. Not only did the man, and think about it. Man, Dan broke the world record, but when I watched it, when I timed it, 49.2 plus 0.24. That's what is that 49.4?
Hey, I need everybody in the chat to put a 1 in the chat if you think Ray is crazy right now. Put a 1 in the chat.
What? No, don't do that. Don't y'all do that. Y'all better not do that. Because y'all know good. Y'all better not do that. Put a 1 in the
chat, people.
Y'all better not do that. See, even Nat seen it. He's seen it. Nat seen the same thing I seen. 42.9. 42.9. Y'all just be some. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, y'all just gonna trade them. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, that's and oh wow. We just gonna put ones up now, huh? Everybody's gonna put a 1 up, huh? I don't even know you.
Yo, all the ones in the chat. My chat ninjas. The 1 in the chat.
Like, I ain't never seen you a day for my life. Like, when did you start watching? Like, I don't even know you.
That's what I'm talking about. Put the ones in the chat. Ray's tripping. Dog, we told you what Fred was going to run. We told you what he's going to run. I said he's going to run anything between 44.5 and 44.7. And he ran 44.6. It's not us. It wasn't us doubting the man. But Fred always runs 43s when he's more seasoned in it. Fred runs 43 at USA's, Nationals, NCAAs, USA's, or at the big meet. That's how Fred's set up, man. Fred's is wide different. He's still in heavy training. For him to run 44.6, and we know that he's probably not training full time at the quarter, goes to show how good he is, how dangerous he is. Dude, Fred's one of the best quarter miles in the world. He's one of the absolute best in the world. For him to open up 44, that's what's going to show what kind of fitness he's strong as hell right now. But when he tapers down, watch what happens. Watch what happens. You know, Fred like to do crazy things like that. Like he'll go to Australia to go run a quarter to open up. He'll go here to go run a quarter. Fred don't care. Fred is gone. But we have to also put respect on them 43-second runs, man. Dude, the reason why there's only like 13 guys who ever run under 44 seconds. That's a hard feat. And you asking that man to run that on March 11th? That wasn't fair to him.
What you mean that wasn't fair to him? What you mean? What you mean you ain't fair?
That wasn't fair. That wasn't fair to him, man.
Because I said
that wasn't fair. What is Trayvon told? What is that hanging from your ceiling?
Huh? Oh! It's a dream catcher.
There you go.
The dream catcher.
There you go. Tell Trayvon his damn business.
I ain't damn business. You need to worry about. Matter of fact.
So
you be worrying about what's on coaches. Damn. Well, how about point to it? You be worrying about what's over here. You be worrying about over here, and why you trying to worry about what's up there? You worry about over here. Oh,
so it's going to be, honestly, going back to the collegiates because we don't want to take nothing away from the collegiates.
Mm-hmm.
This outdoor season is going to be one to remember. And let's be clear about a couple of things. It's going to be 90 degrees in Austin, Texas. Come NCAAs. The last time NCs was there, a lot of records, championship records were set. Let's remember that. I'm telling you right now.
You're saying if Tyreek was to run at the NCAA championships, he couldn't win it. I'm just asking. I thought that's where you was going with it. I didn't know where you was going.
We're not talking about it. We're talking about the collegiates.
Right? I know that's why I thought you was going with that. Wait.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear. The NCAA championships is outdoor season, and let me give some of our people the meets that they got to look out for. You got to look out for the Baldy Castillo meet out in Tempe, Arizona. Then the Sun Angel meet out in Arizona State. Okay, both those meets at Arizona State. You got to look out for the Florida relays and the Tom Jones meet that's down in Gainesville. Okay, you got to look out for the Texas relays because I'm telling you right now, you're going to see them Texas girls do something crazy in that relay. Trust me. Then and the Texas relays and the Florida relays are the same weekend. So Ray more than likely is going to be at Texas. If I know Ray going to
Austin. But the more than likely it's a yes.
Yeah, he's going to Austin. Okay. Then you got Mount Sac and then the LA Grand Prix out in Los Angeles, out in the Los Angeles area. Okay. There's going to be so many great meets, but those are the ones that all y'all really want to lock in and focus on because you're about to see something crazy run by these women. And some of these guys, listen, I'm going to call it right now. I think Ryan Willie's going to win the 400 outdoors, either him or his teammate. I think it's going to be one of the fastest quarters that we've ever seen because I think Elijah.
You mean kind of like Prince 42.9 I just timed?
No, bro. No. I need you to stop.
Haters, go ahead though.
Right, I need y'all to stop. Okay, but yeah, I want y'all to really pay attention to those times because we really gonna be on this college scene a lot. And then whenever the pros open up, because I'm hearing, the Canadian team is gonna be running at Florida Relays versus the American Select team. So we definitely gonna see. And I know Grant may get a little bit of burn. On one of those relays. And I'm telling you right now,
what you mean may get a little bit of burn? What you mean?
Oh, he's gonna run third leg on one of those relays. Oh, he gonna. Hey, listen. Grant gonna tear somebody ass up on that third leg. You heard it here first. Grant gonna tear somebody up. Somebody catching this work.
This the relay in Florida.
Yeah. Now, I personally believe that either Trey or Marv gonna get tore up on that third leg, but that's besides the point. You know what I'm saying? It's besides the point. I think they're gonna get tore up on that third leg. Nah, you know what? Trey don't like running the curve, and I wouldn't run the curve against Grant either. Because if he let Grant tear him up on that third leg, boy, I'm gonna talk, boy. I want them dudes to run. I'm tired of them ducking.
Coach, they finna run up in your house and grab you by your collar if you keep talking about the phone.
I want them to run.
That's what they gonna do. They finna put these black ski masks on. They finna run
right.
But you keep disrespecting these folks, baby. You keep disrespecting these folks.
By the way, the Florida relays will be televised on ESPN Plus and the
Trap House been a boom then.
Huh?
Trap House been a boom then.
Yeah, and then the Florida relays on ESPN Plus and the Texas relays is going to be on the Longhorn Network, which is the ESPN affiliate. So
hold on, I gotta do this real fast. I gotta bring this dude in real fast. Eating and all type of stuff. Like, what type of coach is you? What type of damn coach is you? Don't even come on the show. First of all, people, if y'all don't remember, that's Frazier. That's Coach Frazier. He did a whole bunch of the commentating for us when he was out there at World Championships last year.
What's going on, Rage Take family? Everybody out there in Rage Take land doing?
Frazier.
You in the bowling alley?
No, I'm at Twin Peaks trying to get some dinner.
Ooh.
Oh,
you ain't trying to get no damn dinner if you at Twin Peaks.
You're trying to go to damn dinner.
I came to get some dinner. Where you at, Twin Peaks? Bus stop. It's Chili's. You pass by Chili's on the way there. You pass by Applebee's on the way there. You pass by On the Board on the way there. You ain't stopping none of them getting nothing to eat.
Well, the scenery is good at them places.
See, I should have known it. Man, look, you was asking me something, and I couldn't make out what you was asking.
Yeah, so the times at NCs, I'm just a little curious. Any other meet that they run at Albuquerque, the times are taxed because it's at altitude. Why were all these records? Why was none of the times taxed? Somebody help me understand that.
Yo, I said the same thing. I'm telling you what it is. It's the endurance coaches who's been fighting to benefit the distance runners, but to hinder the sprinters. And that's what some coaches that was in that room. Eugene, we've been to the coaches convention. I was in those meetings, bro. Like, if you just saw the back and forth about us trying to get the altitude adjustment removed, because they don't do it at the national meet. So why are you doing it now? You know what I'm saying? Why are you doing it before that? So the thing that we mentioned, and there was a coach, I'm gonna keep the coach anonymous. He was like, so you want to get the benefits of running at altitude, you want to get the benefits of running at sea level, you want to get the conversions on the 200-meter flat, and then you want to be able to fly out to Boston and get the crazy ass time. While the sprinters, you're gonna tax us with running at altitude,
Right. I don't understand.
I don't get it. If they trying to use scientific, I'm like, listen, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to hear that.
no one said anything about, like, I'm watching the meet, and it's great they run all these fast times, but they is at altitude. Like, you break the record, but it should be
basically what you're saying is there should be an asterisk beside those records.
Yes, it definitely should be.
They used to do that. Actually, they used to put the little A beside it.
Right. Or, like, for example, Brittany's 400. Even if you tax her, she still breaks the record.
Yeah.
But why are we not taxing these races at nationals?
Can you define tax? The tax to the people that don't get that.
So let me help people out. So if you run 6:45 in the 60, they put extra time on it. So instead of running 6:45, they'll run it up until like 6:48.
Right.
Okay. Right. Okay.
It's still a college meet.
Right.
I'm just saying, nobody even want to open that box. Come on, let's talk about it.
Trust me, it was open, and when I tell you it was damn near about to become a civil war in that room, it was open. It was open. And trust me, they get a bigger conversion. They get a bigger conversion running on the 200-meter flat than someone running the 400. They get a bigger conversion if they run a mile on a 200-meter flat.
Right.
So they get the 300, they get the oversized times, they get the Boston indoor track time, they get the super conversion on 200-meter flat, and they get a conversion to running altitude. Wow, we get punished and we don't get a bigger conversion like they do if we run on 200-meter flat. And that was the complaint. So, we'll see what happens. Other than that, man, what you think about the meet?
I didn't think it was humans running.
Yes.
There had to be some cyborgs or something, man.
No, like, the one race that I saw where I was like, oh, he gave up the collegiate record. You see that kid from Alabama? Did you see his preliminary race?
Yeah.
I don't know what he did in the finals, but if he would have ran the prelim, if he'd have ran the finals like the way he ran the prelim, he's the second man under 20 seconds.
Yeah, he jogged the first 30.
Yeah. He's the second man under 20 seconds. I think he could have broken the collegiate record and the world record.
Yeah, definitely.
That transition off the back curve onto the straightaway, bro, I've never seen anybody run a transition like that. Even Frankie French's world record run didn't look that smooth.
Man, I look
that smooth.
I'm trying to figure out what's
special.
We running under 7 seconds, 22 flat, 49. Goddamn 20. What the men's 200 was 22.
2012.
2012.
Damn, that's moving.
What's going on? This indoor.
Oh, 321. 321 4x4.
Right, 321. That's gonna get you top 3 in probably damn near every Olympics.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Damn. It gotta be the spike and it gotta be the shoes. It gotta be the shoes. I'm gonna go ahead and say the shoes. The shoes and the surface.
Because
y'all making me feel bad though. Because I'm saying
got a chance to win at Albuquerque, huh?
No, none of my U.S. nationals at Albuquerque.
Yeah,
so,
right.
No, I was in Boston.
So Eugene, you remember this? Remember, I was working and training in Albuquerque for 2 years. I had that track.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, that track used to scare the hell out of me when I used to do workouts on that track.
Dog,
I was hitting times on that track. I was like literally.
The track fast as heck. I was just there 2 weeks before NC.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying here. Like y'all talking about 2012, I ain't Marv, my 200 counter, I thought it was stacked, 2017. But what y'all telling me, these little boys running inside faster than I ever did outside. And when I ran 2017, I was number 10 in the world with that 2017. Literally number 10 in the world at the end of the year. What is going on? What?
So that means outdoor nationals gonna be stupid.
What is going on?
Gee, outdoor nationals is not in Oregon, so you ain't got to worry about inconsistent weather.
Right.
It's in Austin, Texas.
It's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot.
So you saying you run 49.4 indoor? what you supposed to run outdoor? Where you go from there?
She gonna run 40. She can run 49.0.
Huh? Where you go from there?
She can run 49.0.
You think so?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, because Chris is trying to get her paid.
It was ridiculous, the number. And then not to mention Jasmine Moore in the long and triple.
Jasmine Moore.
Jasmine, in the triple and long.
Bro, okay, now, if we want to look at something, we need to look at them runways. Bro, did you see what those results were? Girls were jumping 45-10, 46 feet, and was coming in 5th and 6th.
I know. It's crazy.
Like, think about that joint for a second, man. You have people jumping well into the 14 highs, man, like 14-8, 14-9. It was 3rd, 4th.
There used to be a time that was winning all day, every day.
I was winning all the time.
Yeah. All the time.
And then, baby girl, the first woman to ever jump over 22 feet.
Mm-hmm.
In college, she jumped 23-0.
All I want them to do is share the secrets.
Dog, that runway.
just share. You know, we all one big family. Just share.
Shut up, Trey.
Man,
I'm excited.
Yeah, outdoor gonna be great though. Outdoor is gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting.
Listen, outdoors
has a collegiate 4x4 ever went under 320?
Nope, it's about to happen this year.
Don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. You know how fast that is?
Dude, you realize somebody just ran 321.0 or 321.1 indoors. And then only losing that race.
Hold on. With only let's don't forget, with only what, 30 minutes recovery? Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, when the 2 or 3 of them girls on that relay just ran open court?
Yep.
30 minutes recovery?
Yeah.
And you dropped 321?
Mm-hmm.
Man. I just want some of what they taking.
319 is what y'all saying.
319. I think, they'll go 319.
319.
319 easy.
Yo, check this out. The indoor record is faster than the outdoor record.
What's the outdoor record?
The indoor collegiate record is faster than the outdoor collegiate
record.
It is.
Wait, say it again now.
The indoor collegiate record is faster than the outdoor collegiate record. Or it's right there with one another.
What did Kentucky run? 322?
I think they ran 322, yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna keep eating this salad.
That shit sound crazy. Well, we're gonna let you go enjoy your salad. We just want to bring you in, let you chime in on the tax thing that you were talking about, because I wouldn't understand it, and I was like, well, shit. Well, come on the show and explain it to everybody then, so we can know. Come out to everybody getting taxed. All right. Well, we appreciate you, Fraser, for coming on, stopping in. You know, we'll let you go back to finish eating and let you get back to the comment group.
All right. You gotta have me on some more. I got to get on the whole show.
You know what? You do. As long as you don't do that on the show. Don't ever open your mouth up like that and then put food in it on the show. Because I'm gonna have to find a way to edit that part out, because that just these folks gonna tear you apart for that, sir. Like you turn to the side with it too. Like and you turn to the side, like I'm just happy and proud to just open my mouth real wide and just I gotta get you off my show. Goodbye. Hey, we appreciate the brother. We love you.
Hey, tell Trayvon he need to log on. I got some words for him. Tell Trayvon he need to get on. I got some words.
Hey, he can hear you. We got about 20. What is that? We got 22 minutes left.
I want him on.
We got 22.
Jump on.
Well, so you just call people out now.
Call him out.
Boy, y'all folk, but see, look, let it be known, world. I don't do this. I'm the nice guy. See, you see how Colin and Coach be acting toward these people, and y'all be trying to get me to, you know what I'm saying? You won't get me the ones. I don't do that. I'm nice to everybody.
Hey, yo,
I'm nice to everybody. I'm send the link. I'm gonna send the link if you want. I'm gonna send the link.
Chat, put a 2 in the chat if you want Trey to come on. Because second place is where he's gonna come in. Put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat.
You shouldn't talk like that, coach. You shouldn't talk like that. You really shouldn't talk like that. You shouldn't talk like that. You shouldn't talk to people like that. I never said I don't talk to folks like that. My mama raised me better than that. I'm not saying that your mama didn't. I'm just saying I don't think she be watching when you be doing stuff like this, and then you don't show her the part of the show when you be acting like this. That's what I think going on.
There you go. Look at that. Hey Trey, the people are waiting. You need to come explain yourself on why you scared of Fred Kerley.
No, you don't.
Right? He the goon.
I wouldn't do it.
Why you afraid of the goon, dog? I thought you was from Duval County. Why did I do it? Duval, ain't that what it is? I thought that's where you from. I thought Duval ain't scared of nobody. Fred went out there. He put that backwood Texas whooping on y'all, man. You scared, son. You scared.
Don't fall for it.
You in Mars.
Don't let him bully. Don't let him bully y'all. Hold on. Okay, so Trey. Trey. Come on, Russell. Not Russell. Who was the other Run DMC Baldwin who had the show? Used to be
Run
in the
DMC,
hot tub.
Nah,
he had the show. Run's house.
Yeah, Run.
You know how, like, at the end of every show, he's be in the bathtub with the bubbles on, trying to get some educated stuff that never was really educated. The fact that Trayvon Bromell, that's my brother. Sir, you just text, I'm not about to stream in the hot tub.
People give me like we got job.
Sir, you done told the world that you got the bubble baths going on. You got the little ducky in there, cause that's all I see right now. That's all I see. I see the little duckies in there, and then the bubble baths, and Trey probably in there blowing a little bubble bath. You know how them folks do. Man, why did you tell these folks you was in the hot tub? That just don't. You were Fraser, boy. You were Fraser, boy. I tell y'all. All right. You couldn't just say I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm at the crib. I'm chilling, man. You know, I ain't got time for that. I'm in the hot tub.
Listen,
I don't know if man, you know what? That's a different type of money. That's what that is. That's money talk. I had to think about it. He don't know no other language. See, he ain't down here like me and you coach as the peasants. See, that's his language. You know what I'm saying? Me and you, we like, hey, we just chilling. I'm not going to stream from my hot tub. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I wish I had that New Balance money. Boy, goodness gracious.
Listen, even though he's no longer with Nike, Fred said he's still on his black Air Force One joint. Come see him. Don't duck him. We want more schedule because now he got that new money. You know, when cats get new money, they forget. It's kind of like
the man that told you in the hot tub.
It's kind of like the Namne Asamoah when he went from the Raiders to the Eagles and he got.
Who else got a hot tub in their house that they in at 10 o'clock at night?
I don't know, but Trey
exactly.
All right, he all up in the hot tub. All right, listen. I need you to put the schedule out, tag me in it, so I can say, yo, Fred, here's where you at. Remember Different Strokes when Arnold used to get beat up by the Gooch?
Fred is the Gooch.
Yeah, Fred is the Gooch. Okay, Fred is the invisible bully, but you can see him. Okay, Fred said, you know what? I'm dropping down. And you know what? Michael Norman said that, yo, there's only one spot up for grabs because he got one of them. If y'all let them 2 quarter milers make the damn team again,
I'm gonna just say it like this. Coach, I'm scared. All right. And what I mean by scared, I'm scared of you right now. You just no holds barred with just ain't even silence on it. Ain't no pew. It's just straight cannons. It's just like
Black Hoodie season.
I see that. I see you. I'm scared. I'm scared myself.
It's Black Hoodie season, and I need Trey not to open up with 9-7 down in Jacksonville. I need him to do that when Fred's in the race.
I don't know what a Frank is, but you should eat that. What he said? I think that might be disrespectful. I can only
disrespectful. That is disrespectful.
I don't know what that means, but I don't think it's good.
I know what it means. That is disrespectful. That's all good though.
Well, you should not eat Frank. You should definitely not Frank, Paul, Tom, none of them. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that at all.
Listen, word has it. Fred and Michael Norman both said that y'all gonna have a panoramic view to this ass whooping. That's it. That's how far behind y'all gonna be. That's what I was told. Listen, the type of smoke they bring in, you get 15 to 20 years in prison for the type of smoke they bring in. That's what I was told. Listen, y'all little hookah smoke can't compare to that crack smoke that they bring in. Okay? Listen, y'all blowing y'all Saucy Santana with it, blowing your hookah smoke. Okay? All right? They saying that y'all not ready for this. Y'all not ready for this heroin smoke. I just want to see a good matchup, Ray. I don't want to see nobody ducking. Remember, Ray, when everybody was ducking each other? I hated it. That was bad for track and field. I don't want to see nobody ducking. I want Trayvon to show up and say, yo, eat this 9.7. I want Mars show up. Eat this 980.
It's the only panoramic that I see is the roof of my car. That's disrespectful.
Now you see.
That's disrespectful.
Trey. That was a good one. Listen, Trey.
We got you there.
Trey, I just need you to show up. You know why? Because, man, they said the only time you can run fast and win the race don't matter. I don't believe that. I'm one of your biggest defendants. You know what I'm saying? I'll defend you. You know what I'm saying? And when people sat there talking about, well, this, that, that's to do, the man has medaled every championship that he's been in when he was healthy. This is facts. When he was healthy, he medaled. He gave up damn near 4 years of his career for the USA. So I got his back. But I gotta pull them out of their cave because they comfortable. They comfortable in there. They get their little bread, their little cars with their panoramic view and their little Bluetooth speakers in the damn car. Now they want to be cute. Nah, I need you grungy.
Make up your mind, coach. Make up your mind.
I never said I didn't want you running early. I want you to race. All right, I want you to race. I want to show down. Give the people what they want, Trey. Give the people what they want. I bet you ain't gonna come out with the Versace robe when you about to line up. Come out with the Versace robe and say, "Yo, I'm here."
So you want him to be Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah, I want him to come out. I want them to put on the show.
He can't
come out with the Versace robe. Come out with the black Versace robe. Let it be known it's black hoodie season. Have a hood over it, and boom, and step to the line. And
if he do that, my money.
What about Mount Sack is like downhill, bro. Trust me. That Mount Sack ain't nothing changed.
My money on it.
Nothing changed about that straight away, Ray. You know that. Ain't nothing changed about that straight away.
That be straight downhill.
That's downhill. Okay, that straight away downhill. Come on, Trey. Black hoodie season, baby. Black hoodie season, volume 1. Let's go. Get it popping. And Fred said he got an ass whooping with all y'all names on it. And he's delivering it first class. That's all I'm saying. King Blake said he wanted a piece of you too. Big man from Oregon said he keeping one of y'all off the team this year too. He said it would not be a third year where he's left off the team. You already know Noah Lyles is already on his BS. Noah Lyles already told y'all all running for second. So it's one way to get it figured out. Call him out right there in Florida. Relays, give him the microphone. Line up in this 100. Let's see what you're talking about. Let's put on the show for the people and have people come down to the grass so they can see, so they get front row view. And talk your noise, bump your gums.
Yeah, I'm scared myself. Yeah, see, I'm quiet. See, I don't think I am. Hey, coach, we cool, right?
we good, baby.
I was just kidding about
good.
what I said earlier about you.
Listen,
But I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
Listen,
we cool.
What Trey has done over his career, when people counted him out, it's commendable. Dog, that's the biggest comeback story in all of track and field. I'm always support that man. Always.
Oh, that's a good question though. Because you was on his head about not milling. You was on his head about that too, though. You was on his head about that, so you got to make it mad.
Listen, no. Listen, I know you're gonna medal. I know you're gonna medal. Okay, I got faith in you, brother. I got faith in you. Okay, but Michael Norman and all those guys is talking noise. They say they don't see you. Michael Norman said you won't see the new tattoo on his back.
Now he got to use my new glasses. You didn't say that. You didn't say that. Not that he got to use my new glasses to see people.
He said you won't see that. He said you won't see that tattoo on his back. That's foul. That's foul. He said the only time y'all gonna be side by side when the starter says set.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
That's what he's saying, y'all. That's what he's saying. And Fred been calling him off, Mr. 97 meters, man. Listen, y'all need restitution. Like I said, the show said, y'all need to get restitution. That's what y'all got to get. Okay? Y'all need revenge. Revenge to be on your mind. If anybody ever called me Mr. 97 meters, okay, every time I see him is on site. Every time he races on site. Not physically, just racing on site. Marv, you can't let nobody call you Mr. 97 meters. He said you got to hold that for a whole year. Got to hold that for a whole year, man. A whole year.
Damn.
But we love Marv. Marv is our guy. Marv is our guy. We love Marv. That's my guy. Because I know when they get to practice tomorrow, they going to try to kill one another.
Sir, I'm going to have to text somebody and say, can y'all just record they practice for me and send it to Ray's Take at gmail.com?
Right. I need to see this because, man, listen. I already know Coach Brandon. will have them ready. Coach Brandon will have them ready. But I need some races, bro. I need some races. All right. April 8th, wherever you open up at, if you're going to run the 4x4, I would love to see you run the 4x4. I would love to see. Coach Ford couldn't get you to run the 4x4. Now you're going to run the 4x4 now? Okay, cool. Do it. If you go out there and you split 44, 45 seconds.
He's not splitting 44 seconds. Damn, I said that out loud.
Oh, wow.
Trey, my boy, man, I got epilepsy sometimes. It just, whatever that thing is, you just blurt. I didn't mean, I ain't on coach train. I ain't on coach train. I ain't even know. I was just thinking. I didn't. Ooh,
hey, he said you
Lord.
run the 4x4 this weekend. Where you run the 4x4 at this weekend, sir? So we can all zoom in. And I want splits. Lord. I want accurate splits.
Oh, Lord. He ran the 4x4 the weekend?
Yeah. I want to know where.
I'm going to give him. Can I put mine in? Can I put my bid in?
Yeah, go ahead. Put your bid in.
I'm going to go with 40. I'm going to go 46.5. I'm going to go 46.5. 46.5.
Okay.
I go 46.5. I ain't going to put him at the 47. No, I know that's where y'all probably going to put him at. I'm getting 46.5. I getting 46.5.
Now, because he's from the illustrious Quarter Mile U, he's Baylor through and through. I'm going to give him 45.4.
No, hell. No, you not. I'm not even going to let you do that.
45.4. I think
no, you not. No, hell, you not.
45 point last year.
How in the hell you going to give him 45, but I couldn't give Trey 43? But you going to give Trayvon 45?
This is a
relay or whatever. Whatever. How you going to give him 45, but wouldn't accept my 43?
All right. People in the chat, if you think he's going to run 40, if you think he's going to run 45, put a 1 in the chat. If you think he's going to run 46, put a 2 in the chat. If you think he's going to die a brutal death, put a 3 in the chat.
You don't have to put the 3, people.
Go ahead, chat. Go ahead, chat. Assemble.
He's not going to run 45. He's not going to run 45. He's not. He's not going to run 45. 46, yeah. 45? No. No. You know how fast 45 is for Trayvon?
Who put a 4 in the chat? JD, come on, man. Damn, a lot of threes.
Sir, you ain't gonna have but like two people, right? I see a couple ones.
Yeah, I see a lot of ones in here too. So I got 45. You got 40. You got 46.
46. 46.
I'm not against the 46. I think that can happen too. I'm just gonna be
45
nice.
Can't happen.
I'm gonna be nice because, like I said, he's from the illustrious.
You're not being nice. You're not being nice. You're being even more disrespectful than you was. You've been even more disrespectful than you was. You know good and damn well Trayvon can't run no 45. You know he can't run that.
If Arion could split 45,
I don't want to hear it.
Trey could go 45.
No, he cannot. Arion can run 19.6. Okay? It might have been a fluky 19.6, but he can run 19.6. He can at least run 19.8. Trayvon's not going 46, 45. Okay? If Trayvon goes 45 in this relay this weekend, I will go ahead and give him the gold medal for the world championship. I'm going to give it to him right now. If he splits 45, he win the 100-meter dash. If he split 45, he win the 100-meter dash at the world championships.
All right, those who are going to be at the University of Miami, if you down there in Miami, you watch race take, we need you to record it and send it to us. And just don't stop it at the pass stick off. Send it to us. We need to see the race. Okay, we want all the people. Record it all the way through. Let us see the race. Okay.
The whole thing.
If you're in the Miami area, South Beach area, go to the University of Miami. Go to the University of Miami. Go support Trey and them and Tumbleweed. They're gonna go down there. They're gonna compete.
That's this weekend too.
Huh?
That's this weekend.
Yeah, they run this weekend. University of Miami. And Trey, stay out the strip clubs. Okay. Don't want to find you in the office.
You know Trey don't do that no way.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, that ain't his thing. That ain't never been his thing. Well, you gotta tell him. You gotta tell him to get his ass out the hot tub, if anything, and stop riding around his panoramic roof.
Right. Keep Marv up out of it. But anyway,
Well, it looks like we got a nice little bet out there then.
Mm-hmm. I got you 45-5. Ray got you 46.
He's not going 45. Even every time you say it,
No, why are you saying so fast, bro? Why are you saying so fast?
It's like a reaction.
Why are you saying so fast, man? Hold on, wait. Hold on. Talk about breaking news. Breaking news.
Don't know what?
There it is.
What?
Oh, anybody that's in the South Beach area, please go to the meet and go record this. I got to see a man whose PB is 984 and 200-meter PB is 2133. Go out there and run the 4. He all muscle. That Austin's gonna stop going to
Lord
50. It's gonna be painful to watch.
Lord. Ooh, somebody say he gonna be right there with what's her name? Damn. Ooh, Lord.
Hey, so I'm gonna give Marv.
What you gonna give Marv?
I'll give Marv 47-8.
That's generous.
What you gonna give him?
Randy Washington. We appreciate that. You give him 47-8?
I'll give him 47-8.
On the split?
Yeah.
We right around the same area.
What you giving him?
I give him 47-9.
Okay.
I give him 47-9. I'm not gonna give him 48 because that's too close to embarrassing. I'm gonna give him 47-9. I mean, that do say that's a 48 open, but you got me on double juice. I ain't got nothing to do with this, y'all. This coach, all coach.
Listen, Marv is you could tell he played football.
Oh wow. Ooh.
Okay, now you see, y'all just going too far. You see, y'all dudes in the chat, the savages, yo. Y'all going way too far.
Now hold on though, coach. I gotta admit something. All right. I was gonna say 49 or 50, right? Nah, but here's why. You know I train in Kansas City, up there and there, and everything. So Coach Hop put us a relay together one time. It was Ivory, 45 guy, Mark, Dexter and myself, And this was after, I was a 10-0 runner, I split 51. So at KU, I split 51. We had ran that one little KU track meets, and
wow.
Yeah, I split 51. I split a strong 51. But this is after I had already went 10 that day. I came back and split a strong 50. I split a strong 51. And a 10 the same day.
Yo, he said it with a straight face too. He had a strong 51, man.
Strong 51, baby. I came in stroking too hard. Talking about stroking. What I split? 51.5. Damn. I thought I'd move a little faster than that.
Oh, God. Oh, golly, yo.
I'm not making that shit up either. I split 51, baby. But guess what? It didn't hurt. I felt that booty lock one time when I went 47. I said, I'll never go here again. Never. Ever will I see this again. All right. Hop. I'm going to hold the best I can. That's all I'm going to do, baby. All right, what we got? 51.5. Not bad. I guess some stuff I probably could have did different, but I'll take that.
Hey, I need to know who's going to be on this 4x4 Trey. Because you and Marv, who the other two legs?
No, they're not on the same relay. They better be on the same relay because that's catastrophic. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. That's no way in hell I want to see that. I would like to see them on a relay, but not together. Not together. Sir, 46 and a 49 together, or 46 and a 48 together. I don't want to see that.
Listen,
unless they're gonna have Fred and Norman on the relay with them, I don't want to see that. That's the only way they can be. That's the only way you can make it up. It's the only way you can find that happy medium. You know how funny it's gonna be. You know how funny it would be to see first Marvin Bracey running the 400. And then when he get done, he's passing the stick to Trey Fun to run a 400. I die. I would literally, damn die. Like, oh, they finna get their whoop.
I gotta know who's on these teams, man, because he said he.
They finna get their demolished, sir. They finna get.
I would see who's on that team. I want to know who's on the team. Because me tell you, is Shania outsplit one of y'all?
Don't start doing it like that, nah. Don't start doing it like that.
That's my baby girl. That's my baby girl. My baby girl split one of y'all, boy.
This has been probably one of the most disrespectful nights ever on Raise Take. Like literally, like ever. From across the board, from Tyreek to everybody else. I think this has probably been the most disrespectful night on Raise Take ever. And we didn't even have Anderson. That makes it even worse. Like, how do you this is a record-breaking. I'm just gonna retitle this show as just straight disrespect. Like, no holds barred. We don't care no more. It's like, what is going on? What in the hell? What in the Joe Budden podcast is going on Raise Take?
Look. In all honesty, man. In all honesty, Budapest is their goal. Yeah. You know, not the diamond leagues and all that stuff. That's where they make that's where they make their money. Like I say, little money because they're not shelling out the money like they used to. Budapest is where they're gonna make their mark. You know what I'm saying? And then they get the Diamond League finals on American soil, which is pretty damn cool. I believe that they're gonna have a breakout year. I think they're all motivated. Because let's be honest, man. Fred stepping down to the 100 and just becoming the dominant runner in the U.S. as a 100-meter guy, you find that as disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, how you just gonna come down here and overtake our event? You know what I'm saying? But with Michael Norman coming down too, and Michael Norman, listen, people really undervalue how freaking good Carmelita Jeter is becoming. Like, she got John Smith down the street, and she's been doing her thing at USC. Michael Norman, do I feel that he's gonna be a threat? Yes. Do I think he's going to make the team? I don't want to disrespect the other guys because at the end of the day, those guys are seasoned 100-meter runners. But if he does make the team, Boy, I tell you, that race take is gonna be something. Hey, we're gonna need over 1,000 people on the show that day when we do the race take.
Before we wrap this thing up, I want to read this text because you were thinking about something. So somebody sent me something on Saturday at 2:09 p.m. Okay. Ray, I'll make a bold prediction on Fred. He not making top 3 this year at Worlds in 100 and no medal for 200 either. I responded back. I said, that's really bold. LOL. They said, I know. But so was 42 talk and going almost 45. Don't get me wrong, I love Fred. Hoping to see him whatever he says he gonna do, and I cheer for it. So let's see. I'm just, hey, this, I just happened to click on one of the messages that they said.
Hey.
They said they don't see. They said they don't believe he's going to make it in the 100.
Who's gonna keep him off?
Or the 200. They didn't give me that bit of information, so
Because remember,
you're watching. We can go there with that one, but
US gets 4 in both the 1, 2, and the 4, and the 110 hurdles.
Yeah, he's saying he's not gonna medal in the 100. He's already in, but he's saying, I'll make a bold prediction on Fred. He's not making top 3 this year at Worlds.
Oh, yes,
in the 100, and no medal in the 200.
He gonna medal in the 100. The 200.
I'm the Depot saying. I'm just reading what Depot said, man. Depot said. I ain't saying Depot said.
The 200 is gonna be. The 200 is more competitive than people give it credit for. Let me tell you something. Michael Norman doesn't make the team in the 100. Please believe he's gonna run that 200. And Michael Norman, outside of Noah Lyles, is one of the nastiest 200-meter runners in the United States. The person who I'm concerned with, I'm not even gonna hold you. The person I'm concerned with is Kenny Bednarek. I'm concerned with him because I think he needs another environment. Because I think Kenny, them forcing him to run the 100, knowing that that's not his strongest event. He's a 4.2 guy. Kenny should be one of the dominant quarter milers in the world. And they got him running the 100. He's like Xavier Carter, but everybody knew what Xavier Carter's strength was. So Kenny, Arion, Noah, Fred, Mike, dog, we gonna see one of the absolute craziest 200-meter finals at the USA's. If Michael Norman doesn't make the 100-meter team, he's gonna run that quarter. I mean, not quarter. He's gonna run that half lap. He's gonna run that half lap, and you won't see fireworks. Now, I'm not gonna say he's gonna beat Noah Lyles until Noah Lyles can get beaten consistently. I'm talking about in gapped. He's the man to beat. So everyone's running for second, third, and fourth. The 200-meter team maybe the hardest team to make out of all the sprints.
It is. It will be. It definitely will be. And it's going to be one of the hardest races to medal Lake on World Championships. It's going to be harder to medal than 200 than it is the 100.
You know, you got Aaron Brown. You got Aaron Brown, who always seems to find a way to make a final. Look, I don't care what anybody say. I'm not going to bet on DeGrasse until a healthy DeGrasse gets pulverized in the championship final. I'm never going to bet against the kid. Never going to bet against him.
If DeGrasse comes back and look half like decent, that 200 just got a lot harder.
Yeah.
Even the 100 just got harder.
Yeah. And then the South American kid.
This should be a damn good Budapest.
Ain't no telling who the hell's coming out of Jamaica.
Out the woodworks, literally.
Right. You don't know who's coming out of Jamaica. You know, I don't see any hot American sprinters coming out the collegiate system that you can say, okay, if they get up there, boom, it's Rap City. Only in the quarter. I think Godwin is going to be one of the favorites to win the quarter. I give Godwin the credit on that one, but everybody
it's else, time too.
Everybody else, yo, that 200 is serious. That 200 is going to be a problem. That 200 meter is going to probably be the race of. It's going to be the race of the meet, yo. I'm telling you, it's going to be the race of the meet. It's going to be the race of the meet. It's going to we're gonna see the fastest 200-meter final in history.
I can believe that. I believe that. Well, for now, the race that's gonna make the whole world stand still.
Mm-hmm.
Is this weekend. 46, 47.
Hey, I'm gonna say it again. Anybody in that South Beach area, please go to Coors Gable and go to the University of Miami's first outdoor.
Sir, I'm gonna get that video. Don't even worry about it.
It's big spring break meet.
So I'm gonna get that video. Don't even worry about it. Now that I know that that's going on, we're gonna get that video. Like I had to do last year.
Are you gonna be alive?
I used to pay people. Like last year, that's how I was getting on races. I was paying people. I was like, hey, if you had to track me.
Are you allowed to analyze that? Because you know the fans.
Oh yeah. If so that's what I was doing last year. If it was a meet and like somebody like that I wanted, like that's how I got Trayvon stuff last year. So I would just pay people that to track me, be like, hey, what's your cash out? You know what I'm saying? Record it with your phone, send it to me from your phone, and then I go ahead and cash out you this hot $50 or whatever. Hey, I'm a real reporter. Boy, I'm paying for them videos. So yeah, hey, y'all just heard it. You had to track me. Yeah, I'm gonna pay you for the video, but I need a good one. I need a clear video, and I need you to tell me before you record that you're gonna record. Don't be on one by everybody. Oh, I got a video, man. I already paid somebody for that video. Let me know that you plan on recording it. So I now gonna go and pay for it. It's gonna drop right here on Raise Tape for everybody to see this 46, 47 bet. See what happens.
Oh god!
All right, look, we don't hit our 2 hour marker, y'all. We had 2 hours and 11 minutes. We don't hit our time. I feel like we spent 2 hours though, being very disrespectful. But hey, it is what it is. It is exactly what it is. I'm gonna have to do a whole lot of breakdown. When I'm in my breakdowns, I gotta go find a whole lot of cuts. And tomorrow, Race Take Instagram gonna have a bunch of videos. I need everybody to see how disrespectful Coach was today, boy. I'm trying to tell you. It's gonna be a catalog of cuts for tomorrow.
Yo, listen.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm about to drop a whole mini series. What are you talking about?
Trey, you know what I'm saying? You know I got your back, dog. But I gotta push you, man. I gotta mess with y'all, man. Trey, Marv, the whole tumbleweed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got one of my. The first man that ever come to my place to recruit me was Coach Rainer Ryder. So
shout out to Coach Rainer.
Yeah, so I'm always gonna support Tumbleweed. Always gonna support Tumbleweed, man. I want y'all to do well, man. I really want y'all to do well. But yo, Trey, you got to give me 45-5, dog. Do not give.
He's not giving you 45. Stop. He's not running 45. He's not, Coach.
No,
you know, Coach.
No, just breathe. Get to the when you get to the 250 mark, right, the middle of the turn. Start to build back up. Let that momentum carry you through the first 200. Let it carry you through the fifth 50, and then build back up and get to the 120. You get to the exchange zone, you back to full speed, baby. And don't let the muscles get tight. You know, you all big up in the chest like you done. You don't miss a prison bench day. You know what I'm saying? You all swole up in the chest and all that stuff. You know, your trapezius is trapping. Okay, so. You know,
all that
let it carry you through.
All that just to run 47.9.
Literally, and you'll be all right.
All that just to run 47.9.
47.9. I'm giving 47.8. I'm giving 47.8.
No, I got 47.9. 47.9.
He going front side. Hey, listen, he going front side the hell of that first
250. 47.94 is what I'm getting him on the head. He gonna barely break that 48 boundary.
Hey, he going front side. He going front side the hell of that 250, bro.
What if
front side? He gonna be high kneeing. He gonna be stepping down. He gonna get that vertical push.
What if he run 49?
Bro, if he runs 49, I promise you, dog. You think I'm gonna be having jokes? Vernon Norwood is gonna kill him, dog.
Ooh, Vernon gonna go on a whole nother level. Vernon gonna take that shit to the moon. He better not run no 49.
Lord,
hey, Bernie might be the most disrespectful person still running I've ever met. Like the way he talk, you would think he don't even run no more. Yeah, he come.
Hey, I got a proposition for both Marv and Trey. You have to outsplit both Allison and
Oh
Sydney.
damn.
And look at that, boom, look at that. Who's that? Brandon Lee. You gotta outsplit the both of them.
Oh, that's gonna
Allison
be
has
close.
Allison what 47-7. No, for matter of fact, you gotta outsplit FloJo and them. You gotta outsplit the world record teams.
Not doing it. He ain't going that fast.
Your split has to be faster than the women's world record.
No, stop it.
Okay.
Stop
El
it.
Sawa cannot be.
Keep it at the 47 where you was at, coach. You was at 47 reasonable. Now you starting to talk stupid again. Keep it at the 47 reasonable. Now you starting to sound like how you talking about with Trayvon this 45 nonsense. But all right, people. We're gonna wrap this show up because I just don't know what to do right now. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should walk out my house right now. I don't know if I should open my door up. I don't know if I should turn my phone off. I don't know what going on. I don't know what coach don't got me into with these people. I do not know. All right. Just know it was my name say Mr. Always Right. My name don't say Trey and Marv scared of Fred. Don't say that. Hey, as always. We appreciate y'all. If you're new, this is what we do. It's all fun and games. It's kind of what we say. Trap, comedy. Because kind of what we do here. So don't take so much so serious. Because I know some of y'all be taking this stuff just a little bit too serious. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it so serious. The only time you need to take things serious is when we're telling you to take them serious. Outside of that, don't take it so serious, because trust me, we don't. We do not. Trust me, we do not whatsoever. Y'all see us every Monday. And guess what? You see us argue, fight, debate. And guess what? That's it. That's it. It's over with. It's over with. Y'all be taking it too personal, man. Don't go so personal with each other. Stop doing that. And again, stop tagging us in it too on Twitter when you want to go personal and get to fighting. Y'all be having your own little beefs and then be like, ain't that right, coach? Ain't that right, Ray? Man, we ain't got nothing to do with that. No, I just, coach, if you see me, I just like a little light, but I just ding it like I ain't gonna do that. Y'all for arguing about. I ain't me and coach had to do it.
And that's another thing, people. Ray say it all the time. Stop fighting on Twitter and don't come to my page and fight with me because I misspelled somebody's name. I'm sorry. Okay? You know who the hell I'm talking about. Get over it. It's not that serious. Because what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to start blocking people. Okay? I'm quick on the block draw. Play me if you want. You're going to get this block. Okay? Mutombo. I'm Mutombo with the block button.
I ain't had to block nobody this year. Man, damn, you just reminded me. I ain't had to block nobody this year.
I've been blocking people left and right. People get disrespectful. I take the disrespectful word in there and I put that in my. Okay, well, how about you XYZ this block? Boo boo, block them.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I had to block nobody. No, I think I blocked one person in the beginning of the season, and then after that, everybody been kind of good. First year, boy, it was like every day somebody was getting blocked. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna get out of here. As we always tell y'all, love each other. The fact that we got to give y'all this Jerry Springer ending every damn show is starting to get a little old. Love each other, all right? Don't be like Coach. Don't just start being disrespectful to people that you don't know, even if you know them. Because Coach know people. He's very disrespectful. Don't do what Coach do, all right? Be a better human being. Be a better person. Be one of those people that you want the reading rainbow people, okay? Don't be like Coach, all right? And that's all I got to say for tonight, all right? We love y'all. Take care of yourself and each other. Don't be like Coach.
All right, man. I'm out, man.
All right, brother. I'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Guess what? I'm finna go. Yeah. Because I'm already in the studio, I'm probably gonna switch over and just start making some music. You know what I might do one day? Probably not today. But one day I'll probably set it up. So as soon as I get done, I'll make a beat for y'all, like right here on Ray's Take, so y'all can see like what I'll be doing in here. Yeah. But anyway, I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.